Haters from Mexico.
Isn't that beautiful and soulful, guys? Welcome to Haters.
I don't remember it sounding like that, but that was good. That was that was what she said?
Yeah.
We definitely got to cut that out. Thank you for being here. This is the Haters Podcast. We're here with some of the funniest people in the world. Our guest today. I'm joined by my co-host, Shaena Apodaca. And to my left, Saul Trujillo. You might recognize him from Don't Tell, Late Show with Stephen Colbert.
Yeah.
And one of the funniest people in the world, Shaena Rabbani, a fellow LMFAO alumni, as well as part of a secret group in comedy. We shook Tell's hand. We're part of a culinary tradition, if you will, of openers that get yelled at by Dave.
You guys got yelled at?
One time we went to a bar, because it was the show gets out late. He gives every person 10 minutes of FaceTime or whatever. So we can't eat till fucking 2 a.m. or something.
Oh shit.
We get to somewhere and they're like, we just turned the grill off. And he pulls out, he's got this huge wad of cash. And he's like, you think if I gave the cook $20, he might turn the grill back on? Now, this is just him having 80s brain and thinking $20 is still 20. And I was like,
ooh.
I was like, to try to save the moment, I looked at the waitress. I was like, what if you told him it's for Dave Attell? Because she recognized, she was like, oh my God, it's the late Insomniac guy. And he's like, fuck you. This is why Nikki fired you. Don't ever pull that shit. He was immediately mad that I outed him as not an everyman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you should have just offered her $100. That was what the move was.
But then she would know that he was someone. He had to be a regular guy.
I don't think so. I think
Nah.
$100 is the new $20.
$100 is the
Really?
new $20.
That's
Okay.
my inflationary
$100
take.
is the
Yeah.
new 20.
And he was just
Yeah.
being a 62-year-old man, and he was like, maybe a nickel will get that. I was like,
Well, he did just overpay his openers by $2,000. Nickel and dime.
Things were a little tight at the time.
piece of shit, huge piece.
It's
of
funny to
shit.
offer the man less than what his hourly wage probably was, though. You turn that thing back on for $20.
Yeah. We're in Oregon.
like, dude,
I've
It's
been here for 30 minutes.
24 on the hour on my check.
I make $25.
I'm gonna need 25.16. Right?
I can get you a salad.
Did you grew up in California?
Yeah, Northern
And
California.
you grew up in Ohio, right? What was the minimum wage in Ohio when you were growing up? Do you remember?
No, like $4, $7.
Yeah, I think California was like $7.50.
Yeah.
It's still that in Texas, $7.25.
Minimum
What?
wage?
Yeah.
I remember when I
It's
was
one of my
living,
favorite
Texas
things
was
to tell
$3.50.
people.
Where are you
Yeah,
guys? Where are
yeah.
you guys from?
I'm from Southern California.
I'm from Romania, Suceava specifically, but I grew up in Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay. You can hear both a
What
little
was
bit.
the minimum
Thank
wage
you.
back
Yeah.
then?
Southern vampire kind of.
In
Yeah,
Romania,
how many volts did
it
they
was
pay you
like
in
three,
Romania?
No, in
3 liters of
Texas.
blood. And no,
Blah, y'all.
no, you're totally right. You just nailed it. You just crucified my ass.
Got him.
It was $3.25 when we got to America, or maybe it was $4 or whatever, 97. But it very quickly jumped
And your
up.
dad was like, we've made it.
"We are rich. We get to be racist now. We have enough money for classism."
What was it? Not another teen movie where
Is that what
they
your dad
go to
sounds like?
Romania.
Really?
They go to Eastern Europe.
Yeah,
And then he
yeah.
has like a dime, like a nickel. He
No,
flicks it.
was that Euro trip?
Euro trip.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
flicks it at, and then like, oh my god, a dime.
Yeah, he
You're
goes,
so rich. It's
goes-
so funny.
he's like, I can buy my wife a house now.
oh my god, it
No,
was so.
when I was young, my parents would send me back to Romania every summer for 2 months. And they would send me with $100 for the whole summer.
Is that shit fucked up?
Something
Yeah, it's
changed.
fine.
It's okay.
Everything
Yeah.
you touch in his studio
as long as
melts
it's
to
recording,
shit.
I don't really care.
Okay.
Go on.
They would send me with $100 for the whole 2 months, 3 months, whatever that was there. And then the last week, I would have $9. And one of my cousins found it, and they're like, "You have a grown man's salary. Why don't you share this with us?"
Wow.
And we went drinking and bought 30 people booze for the whole night with
$9?
No, it was probably $30, but
Wait, where?
in Romania
Oh, okay.
when I was
What's the exchange
9 or
rate?
10. At the time, this is so funny. At the time, $1 was 36,000 Romanian lei.
It's called lei.
Yeah. LEI.
Lei?
It means lion.
$5,
Lion.
Romanian toddler. You know what I mean? That's the exchange rate. We're talking humans to pennies.
And then in 2005 or 6, the inflation was so bad, they just cut off 4 zeros
You guys
from
gotta
the.
show us these.
Wow.
They were like, instead of 36,000, now it's worth 3.6.
Whoa.
And we're like, see, we solved the money. And you're like, dog, this is embarrassing.
Wow.
We did a reverse Zimbabwe.
Yeah. No. I mean, do you remember much of Romania?
Weird. So
I
here's
didn't know
the,
you grew up there. How old
Yeah.
were you when you came home?
I was 3 when we came to America. But after turning 5, my parents sent me back for 2 months out of every year, the whole summer, to grow up with my grandparents and my aunts and uncles and all that bullshit. So I was like effectively just enough to be like not fully American. You know what I mean? Like I felt like a Canadian spy or something.
Yeah.
'Cause I never got summer. I never got to do camp or, like hand jobs or any of the cool, summer activities. So I just felt like a USSR.
Wait, what's? I mean, I'm all curious now because I've never going back to the summer for Romania. Like that, what does that entail? Like, what is that?
Labor.
Okay, I'm imagining a little cottage.
No.
Is it one of those countries where it's like a child labor country? Like you just.
First of all, most countries are child labor countries.
He's not wrong. That's how you get shit done.
There's like 30 countries that are like, we live
even
in
certain states are like
2025.
Child labor in states?
Sure.
Yeah. There's a couple states actually that like since Trump came back, they recently passed. They're like, children are liberated again. You can work at 13. And the kids are like,
What would you do when you went back for the 2 months? Work?
I didn't actually have a job. No, I'm joking. But I did have to do, my grandparents were in the middle class of Romanian communism, which in communism, everybody's basically poor or like a little bit less than poor. That's it. There's no real rich people besides the president. But they were in the managerial class or whatever. So they had some privileges. They had like nice apartments or like they had a house when everybody else had like a commie block apartment. And they all, like both my grandparents had like another house in the village, like a dacha.
Okay.
One of these was huge, and the other one was like didn't have running water. Like I still go to that place or whatever because I love it. It's like a rustic cottage or whatever.
Yeah.
But my grandparents were always like, "Why don't you like staying here more than the other place?" I'm like, "Bro, they have a toilet. I don't have to like shit in the barn. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was the first bathroom I ever jacked off in was that fucking barn when I was like 9 years old or whatever.
Most Romanian love story.
Yeah.
Well, it reeked of shit because you empty it out every 3 months. You know what I mean? It's like an outhouse.
Well, that's more on you. What made you go, I gotta jerk off?
There was no other private place.
Yeah, what about that was like,
There's no
now's my
bathroom in
time.
the house.
That
You know what I
didn't
mean?
like stimulate some sort of emotional response. Like now you can't come unless somebody farts or something.
Yeah.
No, I think it's why I'm like an evil person. Because I literally, there's you know how you empty these things? There's like a side.
I don't know. I do
You know
not
what I'm
know how
talking
to.
about. You guys all know.
Yeah.
There's a side door, right? And then you take shovels and you shovel all the shit out and it goes on a buggy, like a horse and buggy, like a carriage. And then a guy puts a blanket over it, sits on the shit pile, and then takes it out to the country because they use it for fertilizer.
This is still happening to this day.
To this day.
In Romania.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
and literally, like the first time I jacked off, as I was busting, the shit buggy was coming by. And I think that's why I'm into one-liner comedy. I think that's why I'm good at tension and release.
Yeah, no, running pipes in my childhood. You know, like
Damn, so bougie.
Yeah, you thought Stockton was bad.
Nah, yeah, indoor roaches. You can't.
Yeah.
I'm never complaining about roaches again.
Dude, I just did Fresno this weekend and I was like, this place is a shithole.
What part of Fresno?
I don't know, Fresno?
Bulldog
I had
Park?
no
What
fucking.
club? What'd you do?
It was in a Muay Thai gym. It was a don't tell, so
Oh, okay.
I don't fucking know. I got off the freeway and then hopped back
Dude,
on.
How far is Fresno?
It's 3.5
3.5.
hours.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Thank God for failing independent gyms. Otherwise, Don't Tell would like be losing 50% of its venues, bro. Like, if it wasn't for Mark Wahlberg being so bad at running F45 or whatever, like, where would we be doing stand-up all these fucking years?
Yeah.
And a Wahlburger.
Well, don't tells do it everywhere.
Yeah.
You guys remember that submarine that like blew up underwater on the Titanic one? Like I was like when I was doing Random Dotel the day it happened, I was doing a Dotel. There was actually every moment of silence for the Don't Tell in that submarine. The 40-seater that imploded. Because they do it everywhere.
Yeah.
That was a hard thing to gamble on, but I made some good money on that.
It's funny
submarine.
too because you do those don't tells in a gym and you meet the owner of the gym and it's the most unathletic looking person you've ever met.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy who ran this Muay Thai gym was like a 4'5" chunty ass biker, dude. I was like, what? There's no way you can kick.
He's like, I love watching women work out, bro.
Like, fool, check out these cauliflower ears. I mean, what you talking about?
Literally just cauliflowers on ears.
It's just like duct taped and hard. I grew this one myself, dog.
Do you go to the gym? Do you work out?
Organic.
No. I do a little plyo in the living room.
What'd you just say? Plyo?
What do you call it? Calisthenics.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no,
I
what did you
always
say
hate
the
when
first
they're
thing?
like, come to
Ply.
this
I was
gym.
I was thinking plyoesthenics.
Feels like exposure therapy.
I don't know what that is.
It's rude that we have to do stand
It's
up in
rude.
gyms.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
hate that like the most I've been to the gym is because of my don't tell.
Yeah.
I've been going to the gym
Literally, yeah.
recently.
I
Well, you would never
Yeah.
go to these gyms independently because they're not
No.
just like regular LA
No, they're like-
Fitnesses, Planet Fitness. These
They're
are like
also hardcore
fucking
weight training.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Like fucking people who do marathons.
It's
But,
battle rope gyms.
In other
Yeah.
states, the don't tells are everywhere. For some reason, here they're all in gyms. But like in Ohio, they're like in art studios and like
They're
rock
everywhere
climbing.
here too. I mean, you know what it is? There's a.
We're in a lot of gyms.
But I just did like 4 in like
I've done a
little
lot of
theaters
gyms.
recently. You know what I mean? Like they'll find like an art school or a dance
Yes.
school or something, and they'll
Shonos,
use the
like in the valley.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So like most of them
Or
are
like
gyms.
acting studios.
Columbus does a good one.
Columbus is-
Chicago does a good
Part
one.
of that
Columbus
comes
does
down
one
to-
in a museum.
Yeah,
Like,
that one's sick.
After hours,
That's
late
cool.
night artwork behind you. It's
Dude, I
really
did one
cool.
in Simi Valley at the Skateboard Hall of Fame.
That's
That
cool.
was fucking sick.
That's right.
Jesus.
It was
That's
insane. That was the best one I've ever done.
And Philly
but
does
it's-
one in like a laundry room or some shit. I don't.
Really?
No, it's like I forget what it is, but it felt like a laundry. I was like, where the fuck are we? But they paid me $150 to close it out. But I was like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're
One
like, I
of
don't
the
care
first
where
ones
we
I
at.
did in Austin in like 2018 or whatever was in a old like historic house or something that like belongs to the government or whatever.
Yeah.
And you stood in a doorway, right? So there was an audience was divided. One room was full of people, the other room was full of people, and you're in a door and they see half of you.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I wish that was a show. I wish that was like a, you know what I mean? Where like
Ooh.
you put all like the left wing people on one side or the older people.
It was
you know
at
what I
Chris
mean?
Kyle's house, the American Sniper.
But I've never had more fun than playing 2 crowds at the same time. And then like
Have you done Bear City? You know, in Long Beach.
yeah, that's
Sometimes
almost
it
kind of
feels
split,
like that, right?
but they
Like
can see
there's-
each other.
They can see each other. Yes.
This
but
was
doesn't it
crazy to have a
feel-
wall where they're
Yeah.
like, you could lie, you could be like, this crowd's way better. You guys are gonna step it up. You fucking suck over here.
Have you done Don't Tell Romania? You're about to open it.
They literally
Another
don't.
little
they-
shit place.
There's no snitching in Romania. You can't.
Oh yeah. You
Stand
better
up
not-
is huge there.
Nah.
English speaking?
Massive. No, Romanian speaking.
Okay.
They do have some English speaking stuff, but I remember me and my wife stayed in a
You're
hotel.
fluent in Romanian?
Yes.
You could do stand up in
You better be fluent in Romanian if
If
you're
you
going
grew up
2
there.
months
Yeah,
in
yeah,
a fucking year.
I mean, I
If
feel.
you bust
spent
your
a lot of
first nut
time-
in the
yeah.
country, you better speak that language.
If cum is on shit floor, if your cum is on a shitty floor,
Mark, this is the clip. I
If
believe
you are
this is-
coming on another person's shit, learn the language.
Hold on,
welcome to
actually,
Romania.
Okay?
That's a great.
your cum helped
How do you say?
fertilize
How
so
do you
many
say I
plants.
come on shit in Romanian?
Honestly,
I come on your shit.
That's a weird translation, but should be more relevant.
we don't say "come" like that. We don't have words for bust. We don't have as many. You know what I mean?
Well, what do you?
There's
have
no word
then?
for
I'm
ejaculate.
ejaculat pe un rahat.
It's just ejaculate with an accent. That's so fucking lazy, bro. No wonder
It's
you guys don't
Latin.
have plumbing. You
It's
guys.
a Latin language. We have a lot of. We're
Ah.
romance languages.
Okay.
Ejaculate.
Ejaculate.
It's
Starring Johnny Depp.
Sounds like a
Ejaculate.
charcuterie plate.
Mame
Yeah.
liberat pe căcatul tău. Maybe that's like a.
What is that? I ate it after.
That's like I relieved myself on
I
your.
don't
on
know,
your
but I
doo-doo.
gotta check for my wallet after that. This is it's a gold stealing language.
Bag pula în căcatul tău.
Are you,
You know
good
what the
at
funniest?
pickpocketing?
Yeah. What do
You
you
seem
mean?
like you could take someone's watch.
I'm not
without
good
them
compared to
knowing.
like the Olympians, like the top of the top guys, like the Romanian gypsies that we send to Britain to, you know what I mean, like to keep the economy going.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Those guys, yeah, they'll. Oh my God, they have.
You can
finesse.
really pickpocket well.
No, I know how. I know the basics of the move, which is like if someone's wallet is sticking
That's like
out.
scout camp out in Romania. Like they send all their
You
kids.
better, you better be careful,
He's
fucking
got it.
Yeah.
He's got
influencers, dude.
You learn
something.
3-card Monty and how to take a watch out while having a conversation.
Does that come up in your algorithm at all? The pickpocket, the guys who
Yes,
yeah.
I was just about to say that.
So that's
Frosiago. What do
that's
they
funny.
say?
Where it's Americans going to Italy now and being like, we're gonna start calling out pickpockets. I'm like, dog, everyone's done that for years. They're just not being loud and annoying.
It's
you know what
first
I mean?
world bullies coming and
Yeah, yeah,
putting
yeah.
their ideologies are like, stop picking on tourists. Like, no, that's a part of the full experience
You're
when
like,
you come
dog, do
here.
you
get
want-
That's
robbed.
part of it.
You'd
Yeah.
rather me rob the locals? That's
That's
insane.
fucked up. You
have
rob
ex-
tourists.
You have expendable cash. You came here to litter. I'm
Yeah.
gonna steal from
I'm
you.
not for it. I'm not all for it because it's usually it is an American guy. I'm gonna go film content to go protect American
Yeah,
fat
yeah, yeah,
tourists
yeah, yeah.
from Egyptians. I don't know, doing some weird.
It's basically
scam.
it's the Crusades.
unnecessary.
Yeah. I mean, if you're dumb enough to play a card game on a sidewalk, you deserve to lose your money.
Oh yeah. If you've ever gone to another country and you're like, oh, what game is this? It's called White Man Loose. That's what
Yeah.
Dude, you're about to get
If
fucked.
I'm in
It's called
anybody,
You Have
nobody
Blue
touches
Eyes, Let's Play.
What do they do? Do they offer you money if they win? Like if one person
Oh,
wins?
no, usually
It's it's a setup. So like one guy will pay, and it's like the little ball
The
of the
3
cups,
cards,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Usually
he'll be
you see
like,
people
"Oh, you
winning."
lost," and then or you won, and then the guy with the balls gives that guy money. That guy leaves, but that guy's his friend. So they have like a whole
set,
and
and
then
a
feel
chance
like-
for you to win.
Shayna, you would get scammed
Oh,
so
so
hard.
bad.
She is
I
one of the
would-
most, I don't know if
would-
innocent's the right word, but
I
like
believe it just
We got-
sort of pure souls.
We have to take
but
a trip to Mexico.
Borderline to a sad degree.
Nah, she ain't
Like,
coming back.
Yeah, she will, because we're
It's
gonna.
good. For comedy,
No.
it's an incredible thing to be.
It's a bad thing.
Because most people are
It's-
fucked up. Most people, first of all, in comedy, most people are talentless.
Wow.
So to be an actual nice, decent
A talented
person,
rapist. It's good.
Yeah, that's the,
To be a
that's the
talented
second round of the
rapist.
set. But I'm just saying, like, she's so nice. Literally, you know, Attell brings people back on stage. Not to keep name dropping this fucking old man,
I think
but
you
he
just wanna
makes
talk
us
about
do
it.
bumping mics at the end.
Yeah.
And sometimes he
makes
would
us,
like.
lets us.
No, he makes us.
We are allowed.
He's
to
like,
be
get
on
up there.
stage."
He
I love
made.
it.
Don't forget to bring your
He
pizza.
made fun of Shaena one time. It got a big pop, and then she leans and she's like, "What does that mean?" I was like, I don't know. It doesn't matter."
You didn't understand the reference?
Yeah.
No, I forget what it was.
Yeah, it was just like a weird. I don't know. He was like, "Does that outfit come with shoulder pads or something?" I don't know. It didn't even really.
Oh, he said, "Do my tits come with a neck?" Or like he was like, he said,
I understand
He
that.
said
I
something
get that.
about
100%.
like my head and my boobs being.
But
attached
anyway,
to each other.
at that point, I clocked it because I was like, I didn't think you were dumb or anything. I was like, oh, she's so nice of a person.
I
she
just
doesn't
didn't
think about how to.
understand.
Me,
Yeah.
like guys like me and Channing, we think about how to insult people from every different angle possible.
Yes.
We'll see
Yes.
someone that's disabled, and we're like, what else is wrong with them?
Right, you want
Where
to
else
see
have they
more.
And that-
failed as a character?
What that is a defense mechanism from childhood.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
happened to these two.
Yeah.
Because I have the same thing. I was
We
like,
should have been molested, but instead, people were just mean to us.
Not molested.
Yeah.
People were just mean to us.
So
like,
rude.
I think my dad was. I think my
Oh,
dad.
you guys weren't molested.
Yeah.
No.
That's the problem.
I wish I was molested.
Molested, we'd be quiet.
I'd have more of a personality.
I'd probably be a better writer if I was molested.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'd have something to fucking say instead of just like, look at this retarded guy.
Yeah.
I go back
Isn't
in
that a
time.
punchline?
I'm
I'd be
getting
an-
molested.
I'd be.
If I got a time machine, I'm going back in time to be molested.
What's your subway take?
If I have a time machine, I'm going back in time and I'm going to Romania with a cell phone.
Yeah.
Radu jacking off on shit.
Nah, eat my ass, Father Tom, so I have 10 minutes in the future.
I think I got molested as an adult
What?
by a doctor.
You think?
I think. I can't prove it because it's not like.
The gray area of professionalism.
You know what I mean?
and-
Yeah.
What happened?
I thought so. One of my my scrotal sac was hurting, and I was like, maybe I'm getting the cancer. You know, you
Inside,
get-
or like the skin.
in the inside.
Oh.
And I go to the doctor, and he's like, touches the whatever. He's like, no, you're fine. And then, but he spends a lot of time. He's like, oh, you're uncircumcised, and he like pulls my foreskin back, and he's like, oh, I got a tight little foreskin. And I was like, is that a medical like tight? That's literally the word. Tight little. I was like, all right, whatever.
He pulled it back and goes, you taste just like my father.
Anyway,
He
what-
drinks it like how when you feed a cow feeds a cat.
What'd you respond with?
I was like, yeah,
Thank you.
that's all. You know, I don't know. And I came back like maybe a few weeks later, whatever, and he did.
Did he write that down in the
same
notes?
exam? No. He did the
Tight
exam
little
again. He's
foreskin.
like, there's that tight little foreskin, but he did make a noise. He goes, like like a weird.
Wait, what? That's a 3 M's. So
Yeah.
how? Or like the K. It's all on cadence.
Is he confused?
Yeah, was there an ellipses afterwards? Was it? Or
It
was
was
it?
like it was like
Or
when
is it black lady?
it was like when a salesperson.
like when you're hungry or like something.
yeah. It was like when a salesperson clocks that the client has a bigger budget than they thought. You're like,
Did he click his tongue before? Did he go?
Oh no, not the lip smack.
But get this. So then he referred me. He
He's
was
a
all the way.
doctor,
This was in
so-
Houston, out in the suburbs. He referred me to another guy in the city. He was much closer.
Was
and
it him with a mustache?
But his friend, or, you know, he goes and does
His friend.
the other doctor, another urologist that he referred
Yeah.
me to, his associate. He does the exam, and I was like, "Hey, you're not going to check my foreskin tightness?" And he's like, "What the fuck did you just say?" He's like,
I
"Why
was
the
hoping
fuck?"
that he was gonna do the exact same.
No,
shit.
no. He was like,
you know when you go to a car deal, like a mechanic, and they're like changing your oil, and you go, "Do you guys also do brakes?" And he's like, "No, but I got a guy."
yeah.
Like he'll hook you up, but he'll only refer to you to his friend because he's
Yeah,
getting a little
yeah.
kickback. I thought it was gonna be like, "Oh, I know." That
No.
My buddy
done
also
that?
likes
Have you
tight
done
Oh
foreskin.
my god, he saw
No,
his
no.
tight
Yeah,
foreskin.
tight
He was
little
like, you
foreskin
gotta
is-
go
Tight little
see.
foreskin's
Crazy.
hilarious.
What's the name of your
But that
special
guy-
thing?
That'll be the name of your
First
second
album.
The guy
special.
realizing
next one.
he had two realizations. He's like, first of all, one, you've been molested. Second of all, he's like, I gotta stop taking referrals from dentists, dude. This guy's ruining my life. He's like,
Wow. Get more.
Hold on, what was the referral for? And what happened to your balls?
I had what's called a varicocele vein. So
oh, my cousin had that.
Yeah. So
I don't know what that is.
I had
What's
some
that?
painness in my balls.
It's
Had.
yeah, they took it out. He was like 9.
Oh, okay. He's
Well,
still
you know
around.
varicose veins?
Yeah.
Like that you
Like
get them in
spider
your
veins?
legs?
Yeah.
I
He
got
had
them in
one
my
wrapped
balls.
around his testicle. Same thing with
Yeah.
you?
Wrapped?
Yeah.
Wrapped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Mine's
It
not
was
wrapped. Mine's
squeezing
just
it.
chilling. I got just big veins.
So,
You
like-
got a varicose vein in your balls?
yeah, and I don't have a veiny penis either. Sorry that you guys have to hear this, but I have veiny.
Wait, it's
ass
all in your balls.
Yeah.
You got a tight little penis. From what I heard, the grapevine says. We're in the streets.
You probably got a varicose vein tied around your foreskin, like you know when you.
Oh no, like a branch?
No, like you
stuck
know
on a tree?
when you close up the bag on a sleeping bag and you zip it like that.
yeah.
You got a varicose vein right around the edge of your
I
foreskin.
feel like we owe her like 30% of her next therapist bill.
Nah, she's around this.
We're gonna give her one of our sponsors. We're gonna give her a wallet. We're gonna give her one of our sponsored
Speaking of
wallets.
which, Bandit
Just, I
wallet.
have to think about your vein every time I look at you.
Are you looking for a subpar wallet?
If
Whoa!
you're looking for a wallet that you don't understand or you don't really get, but like it
Do you
makes
guys
people
not want these sponsors?
No, we love it. This makes
We
people,
love
this
it.
is a conversation starter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A lot of wallets are functional. This is a different thing. This is the type of wallet where you can't really get your money out quick, so everyone starts noticing. They're like, "Oh, that's pleather. Oh, he's got the metal thing. Damn, this guy must be a
phone
pimp."
charger?
It makes the battery worse on your phone. So if you have
It drains it.
If you
I
have
don't know
battery,
if this is marketing.
it's everything is all press is good
He's
press,
reading
my
a
guy.
script
The
right
whole
now.
the whole purpose of it is to keep you on your toes. You see, the MagSafe barely
Look at
works.
this. Watch. Just absolutely nothing whatsoever. I mean, this would
But your
damage
phone is like cracked. I wonder if
Well,
that
let's try on your phone.
compromises
Well, this
the-
will also
It's-
crack yours.
No, don't touch me
Really?
with that.
Okay. That's why the cracking is there.
But that's why they call it Bandit Wallet, which is not even spelled Bandit the regular way. It's BNDT. So even illiterates.
vowels.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
He can't buy a vowel.
Right.
It's one of our cheapest friends that's made this, and I stand by this product 100%. By the way, I have 3 of these. The
You
reason
have no choice but to have 3.
exactly, yeah, he understands.
more than 3.
But the reason is because I have a lot of enemies. You could tell I rub people the wrong way. People don't like me off spec. You know,
Correct.
And when people
Correct.
when people dislike you passionately, they want to get revenge a lot, right? So I've had a lot of people shit in my wallet. They take my wallet. They don't even take the money out. They just take a full dump in it, close it up. It's a great, you know what I mean? Like it's like shitting in your purse. You cannot
Never
shit in
happened.
this.
Oh.
You cannot shit in this wallet. We have tried. We gave 18 different people
Shit.
this wallet, and we said, if you can shit in this, we'll give you $10. And none of them can
None
do
of
it.
them
None of them can shit in
$10?
it.
You said you get to keep what's inside if you get inside of it.
And one of them had a liquid shit too. Still couldn't name it right. Yeah. So Bandit Wallet, bro, if you need to protect yourself
Yeah.
from people that shit up in your money,
You're talking to the camera.
well, that's what we have to do reads every 12 minutes? That's part of the weird act. Because he gave us $200 for the whole year. So we're not, it's 100.
What the fuck?
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
100
What the
episode
fuck?
contract.
Throw
Are
these
you
at
allowed to talk about the number of the contract like this?
I don't know. Throw those at homeless people. Burn those.
Everything we do.
Radu told me Radu goes, we're gonna do a bit about the Bandit wallets. I had no idea what the fuck he had planned.
Are these not
That's
your
the
sponsors?
that's the bit. Completely shitting on it.
Well,
No, that's great.
I asked Ryan this morning. I was like, "Can we say that hey, you're our sponsor?" He goes, "Please, dude." He's like, "And whatever you do, send me a video of it." I was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Oh, we will.
We've actually, I noticed you playing with them earlier. We've actually shit and come on every single one of these
that's
wallets.
Every one of these, yeah.
Wow.
This
yeah,
one wasn't
I'm
white.
Bandit
And
wallets.
they still work. That's what's amazing. They still have RFID blockers in case
Yeah.
a Romanian scammer tries to get at your shit.
Yeah.
I would love
You
to
can cut, you
grab
can
one
piss
of
on
these
it. You can
and
come
regift it.
You want a red one?
Have y'all ever been scammed? By the
Yeah.
way. I love the. Oh my god! She just
Yeah,
nodded like
I have.
every day.
I have been scammed.
Like,
What happened to you?
bad? Yeah.
I hate to any name drop, but Zach Chapeloni got scammed. He got scammed there was somebody on Instagram. It must have been got scamming comedians saying with this link that said, "Hey,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
on this
yeah, I remember
comedy
this one.
competition.
I remember this one.
Please click the
Vote
link
for
to
me,
vote for
dude.
me."
Yeah.
Zach is like you, one of the most trusting, kind people who doesn't talk shit. There's no way. There's no fucking way he's fucking me over like this. And I click it, Instagram immediately hacked. Immediately logs me out.
Does it
And the
have your
embarrassing
bank
thing, then
information
like
on
your
it?
it posts to your
Not
story.
yet. Lucky for me, I was not as successful financially as I am now. I had no money then. Now I got like 3
good.
bank accounts. But it took me 3 days to get it back. I called everybody, emailed everybody. I logged in, logged out. I was having a log in, log out battle with this guy. I swear to God. I was doing it for an hour. We were going
He would
back
log
and
in,
forth.
you would log
You
out.
might as well have been like, hey, while you're in there, can you at least post this?
Yeah.
And then
Can you share this?
Immediately, Meta sees what's going on, and then they send me this link for a facial recognition So then I had to show them my face. Like I did pictures of my
that's how they
face.
solve
What
it.
sucks is the guy probably looked just like you.
Probably.
Like there's a good chance you guys had a
Probably.
similar facial
100%.
There's a guy in the Philippines.
So
and he's
respect.
just
Yeah.
Respect. I'm not even mad at you, but give me my account back. I'll help
They
you.
look at Saul and
I'll
they go,
help
They call him Tagalog Trujillo.
I'll help you, dog. But nah, I got it back.
Yeah.
I got my shit back. It took 3 days, but I was like, fuck that. Nothing happened. Like my mom got hacked
That's
too.
scary, though,
My
too.
mom got hacked too, and I was like talking shit to the scammer from the other side.
Got to.
Yeah, and they were like, "No, sir, I'm not. Nothing's happening." And then I was trying to talk shit, and then in my head, I'm like, "This has to be." I had to like read. This is the meanest thing I've ever said to anybody. So it's like you could say you're a motherfucker. I was calling him a homophobic slur, all this shit. But then even what would hurt a starving like a person? I was like, I hope your family starves. And he broke immediately. Fuck you, you're rato. He immediately broke, and I was like, yes,
I got him.
I got him. I was
That's what you're
like,
looking
I hope
for.
your children. I was just
You hit the
fucking.
button.
I hit the because you can't think like a first world
No,
person.
no,
Go,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
stupid. You think third world like real legitimate
I mean, this shows that
starvation.
you have empathy. You were able to
Nah,
put
nah,
yourself in his shoes.
I wanted
You were
family.
able-
Yeah.
He can see inside the
You gotta
mind
think.
of
So,
a scam.
these two are talking about it. Like how do you hurt somebody's feelings? It's difficult to reach somebody from behind a screen. They're
Absolutely.
just. But it's
Yeah.
like, oh, if this guy
But
is
think
like.
about his situation.
If this
where
guy's
he
like in
is.
Africa or whatever, third
Right.
world country, if I say I hope your family starve, is the biggest.
Right.
How dare you? It's
Yeah.
the meanest
because
thing I've
that's
ever
real.
said.
Like,
Yeah, it's
there's
real
there's an
shit.
actual it's probably currently
All because
happening.
give me my mommy's Facebook back. You know what I mean? That's all. That's
Well,
it.
I saw one that's like changed my life. I do it a lot now where like someone will be like, you know, scammers texting you or whatever. And then you're like, Pakistan is #1, India sucks. And they're like, no, they're like
Yeah.
losing
That's another one. That's another one.
tribal race.
Yeah, fucking. But
Local
it's just it's. Would I do it again? Yes,
Yeah.
depending on the situation. Because
Yeah.
I was like, no, you're not gonna. You don't get to scam. I understand why you're scamming. You got to provide for your family, but you don't get to scam and then come off like
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Right.
not hurt. I'm gonna hurt you
Exactly.
somehow.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That is true. That's like scamming is almost assault. It's a type of like, well, you broke that thing, so now we get to do almost anything.
Almost
we want.
anything.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
And a normal American who is nice will not think of saying
I try
shit
to
like
send.
that.
I always
That
send
is,
scammers pictures. You know what I mean? So I always like send people like pictures of like people eating shit or like a.
You send pictures to them.
Yeah, or like a disabled gay orgy. You know, it'd be like eight guys in wheelchairs, like just barely getting it on, but they're doing it. You know, I'm like, here you go. Like I'll just spam that. I'll send 500 versions of that, and people don't really hit me twice.
Yeah.
I don't get
can't
circled
imagine
back.
why. Yeah, you never have to. Yeah.
You can also bypass
scammed?
the meta.
I've never been scammed. I think I might be victim of one soon.
Oh no! Wow.
I was,
How?
It was
we
on
work
LinkedIn.
together.
I was looking because I'm a video editor.
Oh,
I was looking for some
shit.
video editing gigs, and somebody hit me up right away. Like you get a message on the like a DM, and it was like a
Oh, no.
like a PR strategist, and she was like send me your resume, send me all this, and like I'll see if I can find you some stuff. Like a little private message. And I was like, fuck it, whatever. It was like early in the morning. I was kind of groggy, probably had like a Xanax hangover. I sent her my resume. And then immediately the profile went blank. The name, everything disappeared. And I looked at my resume and I was like, fuck. Dude, it's got my email, it's got my phone number, it's got my address on it. And I think with all that information, there's enough to get something.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, it could be coming.
Yeah. Well, your information's out in the dark web.
Most likely,
most,
yeah.
most people's
Everybody.
information.
Have you guys ever used
I hate you, beat.
Yeah.
I hate you, beat.
.com?
I have Life Alert though. It's the most conservative thing that I have. To protect me.
That's just like
No,
where you
because
fall over.
I had
Well, you have to. You have 3 bank accounts. You have shit to protect.
I got an account from one of the bank accounts. It's not a bank account. It's Chime. So if you don't know
Hey,
what
come
Chime
on.
is,
Hey,
it's
that's something.
it's just that's where I keep some of my money.
Right.
Watch, type your phone number into there. Well, you guys keep talking. Just type your phone number into there.
I hate that. I hate that. You're showing me that.
Yeah, I hate.
I hate that. You're
He's
doing
really
that.
good at the computer too. It's like one of the most annoying things about him. I mean, it's good for me.
What is that?
So it'll show you all the results.
It'll show you
Oh
everything
no!
that we need to know about Shaena Rabbani.
Oh
It'll
shit!
tell you,
How do you
it'll
get that
tell you
down?
who you're related to, your past addresses, your phone
I
numbers,
got my old phone numbers.
landlines,
How do you fucking get that off?
past sexual partners, how many pieces of shit you've come on, everything. You can't get it off.
No, okay.
It's
So
on the internet. Show the camera.
Relatives.
Don't show the
Isn't that creepy?
it's creepy as shit. So some guy, there was a scammer who tried. There was a
are
Chime
wrong.
fraud alert that I got on my phone, but it came from I was like, this looks weird because it came from a green bubble.
Oh,
Like,
you're not supposed to get that.
and it says
flag.
red at the bottom.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what the fuck? And he was like, sir, and I was like, no, because he asked if somebody had taken money on my bank account.
This
I
is
said
so
no.
scary and crazy.
Yeah, your eye, Shayna's eyes crossed.
Yeah,
That's the weirdest thing to do
But
on
it's
a
just like it literally says like yeah I know like possible relatives within people that are not I've never even heard
Yes.
of. So it's like some of it's
You
wrong,
better
but some of
provide
it's
some
right.
good
So then, like,
clips.
that's scary because people who just believe in the internet are
Just
not
terrifying.
Will just look at someone and be, I don't know. That's so
oh,
crazy to think
sucks.
about. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
the internet. That's just how. Sorry, you were.
No,
That's
it's
just
okay.
a realization.
Anyway, if Channing blackmails you, just know he's.
So he sent that, but a bank notification will be a gray bubble
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from
yeah.
an automated. So I was like, what the fuck? He was like, a different phone number will be calling you right now to help you with your. I'm like, what? I didn't answer it. I'm like, I text back this thing. I was like, hey, you're not real. This is a scam. I'm not stupid. And then he's like, no, this isn't a scam. I was like, I just Googled.
So my
Chime
name is Wells
scam.
Fargo.
Yeah.
How
And
dare
it's
you?
coming from your area code. And then they're like, then they sent me my area, like they sent me my personal address, and they go, sweet, I got your info. And I was like, okay, what are you gonna? I texted him back. I was like, sure, just come to my address so I can tell you how stupid you are to your face.
Yeah. What do you want, a direct flight from Mogadishu?
As if knowing my address is gonna be like, oh no, they know where I live. I was like, who gives a fuck? Most people
Wait,
I'm not stupid. You're the idiot trying to scam me from a Android phone. What the fuck? I'd have trusted it more if it was an iPhone, to be honest.
That's
If it was Blue Bubble,
hilarious.
I'd be like, fuck, this
Yeah,
is
that's
serious.
blue. Yeah, that's just blue.
But no, it was like, what the fuck? So scamming happens all the time, but I got LifeLock, dude. Fuck that.
Life
What does
not
that
life
do?
alert.
Huh?
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
thought you meant life, like when you fall.
Right.
No, not Life Alert. This is like
When you said life
You said
alert.
life
protects
alert.
your identity.
No,
Yeah, I said LifeLock.
LifeLock
is
protects
good.
your identity, so it'll immediately like, hey, was this you who did this? We will act on it right now, and it's right
It's
away.
basically what society should be.
Should be doing.
Yeah, so,
As
yes.
soon as I
Bare
got
minimum.
that,
to have what?
as
Yes.
soon as I got that, I was like, fuck this shit. I got it for
I think
me.
everyone should have that though.
We shouldn't have, like, one of the biggest oversights. We should not have numbers on credit cards. There is no reason to have physical. When you go,
Yeah, what's the point of the magnet?
when you go use a ticket, right? That like it's on your phone, and they're like, "Hey, don't take a copy of this. Like, you need to refresh this or whatever," because they shit out a new code every 30 seconds. You know what I mean? That's the level of security just to get in to watch the Chargers. But for my bank, my personal debit and credit card, they're like, yeah, it's just the same number that'll be for 5 years. But there's a security number on the back. It's extra safe. It's like, special and safe.
Yeah, we're gonna need your 3-digit code.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah,
that?
yeah.
It's on the back. Just flip that over.
There's no reason for numbers anymore. If you're at the RFID tap point, that's my subway take.
Yeah.
Fuck a credit card number.
And like the readers and stuff. Wait, I have been scammed, you guys, but I fully asked for it,
Yeah,
and like
that's right.
I'm
We
the
need to know
one
about
that
your
like.
scam.
But I just also wonder
Is
if
that
like
your kink?
I was asking, yeah, please scam me. But I was watching this thing about a lot of the readers and like the ATM machines.
Ooh,
like those
I
are
love
all-
that scam.
Yeah.
Those
That's
are
a
all-
hard-working scam, dude.
I feel like
to get in
you-
there at 3 a.m. and put that shit over the gas station thing.
Is that how they do it? They
I don't know.
physically
It
go
looks
there
like
and
a
do
bunch
A
of
lot of
fucking.
them
Or is
are.
it the owners of the gas? Is it
It's
the gas?
such a
station?
Sometimes it's
disrespect.
the
Yeah.
honestly.
So a lot of the times
It's like,
it's the
how
owners.
is someone
Yeah.
putting that on there?
Or like a
If-
guy that works there, like third shift. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever really want to disrespect one of those guys though? Like late
Yeah,
night,
just
like you're
shake-
leaving a gig. Like I was in San Diego. I was doing the Laugh Factory. I was coming back at like 1 a.m. and I go to like the Shady Chevron and I looked at the dude and I went, "This is like say this was a card reader." I went,
they get mad.
"Okay."
Well, hold on, wait. Did
Wait,
you
if
actually?
you shake it, it'll separate
The
it.
thing
You
should
can
come
tell.
off.
Sometimes it
Should
comes
come
off.
off,
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could
I'm gonna
always and you're legally you're allowed to like go to 7-Eleven and just start shaking their shit. And they're like, "Please do not," or whatever the 7-Eleven voice is now.
It's that one.
It's that one still.
It's 100% that one.
Yeah, nothing.
But you're allowed to
Yeah.
for your safety. I do it at Wells Fargo. I'm like, I don't even fucking trust the bank.
At Wells Fargo, yeah, Chase.
I'm like, you guys are literally a criminal bank. I don't fucking, like, every 3 months you're in the news for doing fuck shit. Like, what do you mean? Of course I don't trust you. What happened to
That's
you?
so funny. You guys all got scammed. You guys got phone calls and like links and stuff.
I joined AA for 7 years.
Wow, you're out of it.
Yeah, I'm cool now.
I feel like, oh, okay, you don't need it.
That was literally my scam. But
No, he does.
We'll circle back.
I wanted I wanted a monkey when I was in high school really badly. That was like something that I really, really wanted was a capuchin monkey.
What
this
a
was like
start.
a dream.
What a start to a story.
What?
Yeah,
You heard her.
that was what I
What was
wanted.
your
That was my
upbringing like?
dream. I don't know. Just
Which episode
chaotic.
of Sweet 16 were
Yeah.
you on? Sweet 16.
So you wanted a capuchin monkey,
That show was so good.
and
great.
people, did your family kind of know about this? You were putting
No,
out
I
all
was
the
in
hints.
college. I was 18. I just moved out.
Hilarious.
And I like could do whatever I wanted at that point, you know.
We can ask you for dinner. Let's buy a monkey in our life.
Yeah.
I saw a link somewhere that said capuchin monkeys for sale, and it said if you want pictures of them, just like text us. And so I just sent like a text message, and I was like, I just want to see monkeys that you have for sale. And yeah, it was really bad. They sent me a picture of two, a boy and a girl, like babies in diapers. They were in diapers, and every possible like heartstring pulling, like what they did, every single one of them. They sent me a picture and they said that they're being sold together, or else one has to die. Like,
Oh my God.
if I don't buy both of the monkeys, that one. And so I found a friend who would go half with me on the monkey, and
It's the opposite of a BOGO.
at gunpoint, like, do you want the second
Buy one or
one?
kill
Your
one.
that friend, Zach Chapeloni,
Wow.
dragging him down. So what happened? How did they get you?
My friend, so she like, it was kind of, now that I look back, but I was just very hopeful and young, and like, I don't know, I just wanted the monkey. I'm not exactly, I didn't look at I probably would still do this today, but
How much did you think you were paying for 2 monkeys?
Well, that was what I should have known as a red flag, but I told her that I was poor. I was like, I'm a college student and I don't have any money.
She's like,
And
that's right. We
like-
scale the price.
She's like, don't worry, honey, we will work with you. And she gave me this like sad story about her dad was the breeder, and like he just passed away, and they're left with these monkeys.
We got all these extra
I was like,
monkeys.
you got all my friends knew the monkeys were coming on like the 12th of September, whatever like the day was, and like I had all my friends over, and basically it was a traveling zookeeper that was going to bring them.
Oh my God.
And I paid a $250 like deposit. Like that was like
That's
what it
not
was.
too bad.
Like
That's not
and
too
then
bad.
Mackenzie, my friend, also did. But we didn't have the money. We actually had to like get the money from our friends. We had to like all of my friends came together because
All the college beer money.
and
went
like
to
a bunch of my
monkey.
friends, I think, knew that
I
it
hate
was
this.
a scam.
This
Like
is
they
so
were like,
fucking
Shaena, like this,
awesome.
I don't know, this is real. Mackenzie thought it was real. I kind of just, I get texted like weekly, monthly. Like remember when you bought those? Like when you chat, and then
What happened?
Also, what was
I
the
got a
plan
call.
though? You guys are like living 3 people to a room, right?
well,
Like,
no, my roommate had just moved out, so I had a
okay.
second bedroom, and I had bought
The
them
monkey
everything
room.
they needed. Oh, the monkey. Oh.
So you weren't
No,
even
yeah.
just out the price of the monkeys.
No.
They had all this shit ready.
There is a hole in my heart to this day
Oh
for this. Like, it's why I never talk. I think it's like a sad thing, right? Like at the end of it all,
Well,
it's
no,
very
you got
sad,
scammed. It's
but-
okay. What happened? They just never showed?
They called me and they said that they were stuck at the, like, I guess it's illegal to have monkeys in Ohio at an apartment complex, like where I was living, it wasn't
Yeah.
allowed. And so they called me and they said that they were the, what's the name of like not the Humane Society,
PETA?
but like,
Or the ASPCA.
Oh my
like some kind of like, yeah, they were
God.
like, hey, we just want to let you know that like the monkeys are here. We're not allowed to let them through the state. If you would like though, you can send another $200 for like, to get them licensed.
Then they send you a
They had
text
you
with a
hook, line, and
gun to the
sinker.
monkey's
I
head.
was like, oh, the Humane Society is actually 12 minutes away from me. I'll just come pay in person.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
I'll just come pick them up. And then that was when I like my friends were like, let's sit down and like breathe. And like I Googled.
Oh, so you didn't go to the Humane Society?
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
because you
picturing
Googled
some,
monkey scam.
Right. I
Yeah.
Googled the person's number and the information, and then it was like
Dude.
number one. And then the thing is, like, she did not say the word monkey once. She kept saying babies. Like, and I thought that was a little weird. She
I
kept.
love that.
It's the number one animal scam. They just whatever animal that you message them and you want, if you want a puppy,
Yeah,
a
so they don't
snake,
fuck up.
Get
like-
you a baby.
And she told me she was a mother. That was the part that pissed me off.
Well,
she was like,
I'm
I'm
a
a
mo-
mother. And I
we
was
can-
like, you
Mom to
yeah,
mom, we
is
can
a
trust
mother.
each other.
Yeah.
God, I
That's
love
my,
it.
yeah.
Damn.
But I asked for it. I did that. Like, they didn't text me and
Can you
say,
imagine
click
the
this.
life of an animal scammer? Like someone who's like their day-to-day job is just talking to 20
Oh
versions
my
of you.
God.
Just like, we do. Of course, my husband was a chinchilla breeder, and then it takes another phone call.
But it's got to
Well,
be
I
like
grew up with
dude,
horses.
I
a
was
lot of
the
go
most-
fuck yourselves, go fuck.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
And then
yeah.
finally
Yeah.
like, hold up.
It's a volume game. We got a live one.
I was the most annoying client they could have ever asked for, though, because like I asked 1,000. I was like, "What do I feed it? What if it doesn't like me? Is it
They're
gonna
like
bite me?"
monkey
Like,
food.
They texted back for
Yeah.
24 hours. I was like, "How are you guys
Oh,
awake
that's the
all
best
night?"
is
Like,
to keep them on the line, though.
but I was just the most
Oh,
annoying.
okay,
like,
Because the
Look, you got-
longer you can waste their time, the less
less
scamming
other
they can
people
do.
are
But also, like,
scamming.
that's how you get at them is you keep them annoyed.
That's the
I do
sign.
that on Facebook Marketplace a lot, and I got my Facebook flagged the other day, actually.
What'd you do?
Yeah, he's
So
always
I,
being racist.
Well, first off, I get kicked off chess.com a lot because I talk shit in the chat.
Okay.
And I drop, slurs that haven't even been invented
Yeah,
yet. I'm
new
coming up
slurs
with them.
just dropped and we
on
haven't heard them.
Somebody takes my queen. I'm
Unreleased
like, you
slurs?
fucking Dorito bag. And they're like, what? So I go on Facebook Marketplace a lot. And like, there's always like the nicest, newest model camera for like $300, which is insanely cheap.
Yeah.
But I
No,
always
they-
go, hey, is this available?
Oh,
to talk
these
shit to
people are
scammers.
scammers.
Yeah, they're
It's not
scammers.
real.
Okay.
To
We
talk
just took a
shit,
picture from Google.
like as a just appease my mind. It's fun, but like sometimes I'm like, maybe this really is an old lady who actually is just clearing out a garage for somebody who just died, and maybe I'm gonna hit the jackpot. I don't care. I'll give it a shot. But
There's a
I
small
messaged this
chance.
lady, huh?
There's a small chance.
Yeah,
that that's
small
true.
chance.
Nah, no.
This lady was
Like
she
this bottle.
she had like a MacBook Pro for sale, and it was like a newer model, and it was like $250 or $300, and she was out in like Kernville or something. You know where Kern's at? Yeah, it's a kind of a shithole, and but she goes, she had the listing in Los Angeles, and I was like, yo, I'm interested, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, okay, but I'm in Kernville right now. And she sent an address, and I looked it up, and it's in the middle. It's like a desert. Like there's nobody there. Because she's expecting you to go, okay, well, can you ship it to me? And then she takes your money. But I go, you know what? Luckily
drive
for
right
you, I'm in Kernville
I'm right
right
here.
now. And then I
fuck is
went,
ever in Kernville?
and like 30 minutes later, I go, I'm here. And she goes, she's like, what? And I go, I'm outside. I've been waiting for hours. I expect a discount now. And she goes, why'd you come? And I was like, you sent me the
Sent the
address.
address.
Turned out she wasn't a scammer. She was a real lady.
Oh,
And I was telling her that I was waiting outside her barn. I was like, I've been out here for 10 hours. I expect a discount. So my Facebook got flagged. I'm not
You
allowed on
took a
Facebook.
shot, and then it was a real
I
person.
started fucking with this bitch,
my
and she was
God.
like, "Why'd you
So
come? I didn't tell you to come." And I was like, "You sent me the address. I've been here for 8 hours or something."
Oh my god. That is
And,
But see, that's another like one, like a one.
It's
and
a
I'm
one
that's
in a
so
million.
cheap.
Yeah.
Also, messenger. Hey, it's why is it so cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, you want to help
She's
her.
like,
You're
I'm
like, I don't want the item, but you
I just want
should
$300
flip
for
this
addiction.
for more money.
Yeah.
She can
Dude,
make
I mean,
more
in
money.
Kernville, she probably was just looking for a bag. Real
Yeah.
quick. She
Yeah.
stole a laptop and was like $300. Anybody? Give it to me.
But you never really, dude. My friend got a text one time and it said, "Would love to share new music with you," and then it was like a link to a new, like a song. And he always like responds very meanly to robots, and he responded and said, "Fuck you, suck my cock."
It was real.
And then it was his like dad's best friend. It was like his uncle and like the neighbor.
Oh,
And he was
no.
like,
So
"I'm so
funny.
sorry, Christopher. I just wanted to share nice music with you." And like, it's just like you never know. Like,
Have you guys ever
You-
talked shit and actually sent the text to that person?
oh, like an accidental.
Yeah.
Oh, like you're like doing voice to text or something?
Just
you're
like
talking
when you
about
think
somebody.
like to talk shit to somebody and
And then you text them.
and you
high
sent-
school.
you-
Yeah,
you-
I did do that.
Dude, I did that shit like 3 months ago.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Who was it? What happened?
I'll redact this, but it was. I'll even cover my mouth. It was. I was talking shit about
I hate you, beach.
Okay.
and two
I hate you, beach.
and because he was about to go up on set of the night, and I was like, I went to text somebody, and I was like, dude, so he
I hate you, beach.
ball so bad.
You sent this to him.
Oh.
Or it was like, dude, can you fucking believe
I hate you,
he made
beach.
it to the finals or some
yeah,
shit?
yeah.
And it was like he was standing. I'm on the couch by the bathroom in the belly room, and he's on the stairwell, like about to go up
You
or
literally
just got off.
sent
And I sent it, and I see the name, and then I looked up, and I looked at him, dude. I rushed to him, and like first off, I hit
you go delete the message from his
I did
phone?
the unsend thing. No, you can unsend it if
Yes,
they haven't seen it.
if
Or
he-
like,
that means he
dude,
didn't see it.
I did the unsend, and then I rushed him. And I was like, "Hey, how's it going? Did you get set? You set? How'd you feel? It went well?
You're like, you're definitely gonna be the winner.
Like,
You should have
like,
definitely
held him
been.
by the arms.
So
like,
he never got it.
he never saw it.
Oh my
That's
god!
so fucking fun. By the way, one thing we do on this pod, we talk a lot of shit about people.
Yeah.
But we cut it out of the edit. So like if you're like, hey, I hate
I hate you,
he
beach.
hit on my wife, which is a real thing.
Yeah, it'll just sound like this.
In
I
the
hate you, beach.
in
Oh,
the-
they
they're
can't
not wearing
hear
their
it.
headphones. It's a
Hey baby!
it's a Hispanic guy going, I hate you, beach.
It sounds like this.
I hate you, beach.
So we put the real uncut on the Patreon. So if you ever have anyone who want to talk shit on, come over here, talk shit on them. It won't be on the public thing, and then you get the money from the Patreon.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
It's
That's
a
cool-
fantastic. It's the only hater
Yeah.
deal in
That's our
town.
grift.
That's a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We give back to the hateful community.
Wow. My former roommate, his name is.
I hate you, beach.
Please redact that. He was.
They only redact their own. Yeah.
Whoa, we didn't say this was a meritocracy.
He was a comic who got arrested for threatening a politician a little while ago.
Incredible.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, he runs a mic in. He runs a show in Modesto. We're not friends anymore. This guy's a piece of shit.
Sure.
This guy fucked his best friend's wife, and he owes the comedy club that I used to work for like thousands of dollars.
course.
Got a DUI in the owner's car, and then just like never took
By the way,
responsibility
though,
for any
this
of that.
just sounds like a standard open mic comedian.
Yeah.
This
No,
isn't like
the thing is that we thought this guy was gonna be our guy, our golden guy.
Oh,
like
really?
Our golden boy. He was so funny. He was like
He's a piece of shit funny.
He's a piece of shit funny because he followed like the
That
New
means
York.
he was really funny, probably.
Big into Patrice.
Yeah.
Like imagine Latino Patrice O'Neal. Like so funny, I mean, he's this great writer, but then like he got into this relationship, and then that kind of fucked with his head, and he just became a real piece of shit after that. Like he became anti-white people, like anti-fucking just militant. But his last
not
name's
hearing anything bad yet.
Cranehagen. His last name's Cray. He's half German. That's why he goes by.
I hate you, bitch.
It's hard to go. White people are evil. Like your name's.
Fuck you, bitch. I fucking
Hey,
hate
you can't
you.
say white people are evil with a southern accent.
Yeah.
now he spells it K.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
There's a
He's
lot of
saying
people
K.
like that though. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard Ron White's story?
no.
Tater.
Oh, yeah.
Tater was like a huge piece of shit.
Yeah, I
Like,
heard it for a long time.
Ron White, he's the only funny guy in the Blue Collar Comedy
No, no,
Tour.
Ron, but Tater was his name.
That's his nick. Yeah, Tater
Oh, okay.
Salad is his nickname.
Oh, okay.
He was a Houston comic. He also got sober as a teen or whatever
Yeah.
that guy did in AA for teens. It was called Padat back then. But he was a huge piece of shit. He slept with every waitress. He rubbed every
you were
book.
in AA for teens.
Basically, yeah, for
Oh,
like
okay.
4 years.
Wow.
It
All
was
your
great.
teens?
Yeah.
The early ones, like the ones that are.
15 through. I mean, I was sober from 15 to 22. But Ron White,
Okay.
he was such a piece of shit that he had to move to Mexico and he started a pottery factory. And because he literally rubbed
Had
every
to.
booker the wrong way, stole from people, did whatever. And Ralphie May showed up and was like, dude, you're so funny. Like, I'll give you money if you want to come back. And he like thought about it. He didn't say yes at first, but that's the reason Ron has a career, because he double crossed and fucked over every person that he'd ever been in contact with. But he was still so funny that people were like, I mean, get him over here. Let's see if that's how bizarre. I mean, that's comedy attracts these kind of souls. That's what I'm saying. Like, I
Broken
love
people.
Yes, but not just broken people that
I
have
thought
to
you
break
said
other
Rogan people.
Rogan people. Well, Rogan people too. Rogan people as well.
Yeah, and now look at Ron White
broken
grifting
people
in the
that
Austin
have to
comedy
break
scene.
Other
still.
people. That's because it's one thing to just be broken and be a misanthrope, and you're like, my life's fucked up, and I do self harm. But
But I
comedy is a
also
lot of
want
people who are
your
like,
life.
I'm so fucked up, I gotta molest your spirit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's again why I think you're such a great anomaly, because you are that level of funny without being that level of fucked up.
I've honestly gotten this since the beginning when I started stand up. People were like, "You're too late," and like I never understood what that meant until moving to Los Angeles.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is where I've met that like
Yeah.
person that like
You run into Jeff
like,
Dye and Lenoci, and you're like, whoa, is this what comedy's like?
Yeah, I mean, the amount of times that like I'm like, oh, this guy's like normal and cool, and then they're not.
They're
just, like,
not.
Yeah, even like big ones, and then
Of course.
yeah, like
Yeah.
so much of like Me Too, I think still happens, and like it's just gotten so smaller, like it's kind of like brushed under the rug. But like
Yeah.
people are still gross pieces of shit. They're just more careful
Horrible.
about it. I feel like
Horrible.
they're
I feel like if
sneakier.
those organizations like BLM weren't like corrupt as well, like a lot of that stuff was funneling money for them to buy houses and shit. Like
Sure, but I think some of it was blown out of proportion, like the Somali daycare stuff where you're like,
I don't-
everybody does corruption.
corruption, 100%.
Probably 5 to 10% of it or whatever.
But they were focusing on the Somalis. Yeah.
yeah.
And also, I don't think they did any corruption. That's my hot take. I think no corruption was done in Minnesota with the Somali daycare stuff.
Well, can you? What do you mean by that? I don't know because I don't know much about
The
it. You
kid
just-
who broke the story is
Yeah.
like, he's literally like a 20-year-old who just calls himself
Yeah, I
a
know, he
journalist.
can't really speak,
He's
yeah.
basically illiterate. He showed up on off hours and he like made it seem like there's nobody there ever. What you're like,
okay.
no, you just edited it. You know what I mean? Like you did
Yeah.
AI, but with real
Yeah.
stuff.
Got you.
Like we could do the same thing. We could show up and like just tape the worst comedians at Fourth Wall and be like, damn, LA comedy's really gone
Yeah.
down the shitter. You're like,
If I wanted, I could make this look like a good wall. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you guys hear about these Calagera sisters?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh
love
my
this.
god. You love this?
I love
Of
this.
course
Yeah.
you love this.
Because-
of course. This is your.
Who
Did you
better to
see
deserve a situation
video?
like this
Yeah,
than an
The video?
the video
institutional
of Jiao Ying
scam?
crying.
Like the
no.
Hollywood
Hollywood
comedy.
comedy.
Oh, most
That was
recently.
that was the first time I've ever laughed at a Jiao Ying clip.
I thought she was going to
She
end it
was-
with me so horny.
Somebody sent it to me and they were like, man, this is the first time I actually like I never thought I would sympathize with Jiao Ying. And I guess it is sad like they spammed her Yelp and her Google shit. But fuck, what a fucking
Oh
performance.
no,
Did
they
you watch
scammed a scammer? How am I supposed to feel anything about this?
Did
Like,
you watch the video of her crying?
Yeah, I did. And
It
look,
was
I have nothing
quite
against
the
Jiao Ying as a
performance.
person. But
I saw that crying. And I
she
swiped.
does this marketing where she's like, I had to open up this place because no one was booking me, and I give opportunities to other performers. You're like, first of all, you didn't have to open up a place to create any shitty business, any kind of business will let you run an open mic as they're failing at their business. Second of all, you don't pay anyone anything, and your tickets are $25 sometimes. I've done 3 shows there or whatever where I was like, really, not a single person, not even like the manager is making like some money here. This is so hilariously disrespectful. That being said, a lot of comedy you have to perform for free. That's
You're
just
being culturally insensitive, right? She's being Chinese. She's a Chinese immigrant who comes here and does Chinese shit by paying no one.
I did say that. Bring her stuff and paying
The
for
most
mics.
fucked up part is it's impossible
Side
for
note,
me
I love
to,
you, Jiaying.
I don't go to the
Yeah,
Hollywood comedy,
she's-
but it's because I can't do comedy with my feet bound. It's hard. It's hard. I'm a very
I'm trying to be
physical
politically
guy.
neutral here because like she's always been super nice.
She's so
to me.
nice.
Yeah.
to me.
No, I wasn't.
She's
Yeah,
so
I don't know
fucking
her.
nice to me.
I'll give her flowers right now. One time, this was
Incredibly
years ago.
talented, too. I'll say that.
She's funny.
Yeah, she is. I did a
never-
show with her. It was me, Cole Alexander, remember that fucking idiot?
Yes.
And Connor Hangsleben.
Yes.
Connor Hangslieben's a beast.
Yes.
Me, Connor, Cole, and we were all like, oh my God, Jiao Ying's gonna bomb. This is gonna be great. Connor's going up right before he's like, I'm gonna fucking bury her. She murdered.
Sure.
And we all did unbelievably mid.
Oh, that's so amazing.
We talked all this shit
Oh,
before, and she
nice.
fucking destroyed all of us.
I believe
I
it.
think-
So shout out to her.
The only part I don't like is the marketing, and people have to do this now. You understand?
It's LA,
But
dude.
you could
Not just
pick
LA.
probably
in show
any
business,
of
in show
them.
She's a
business, we
beautiful
have to
marketer.
rewrite these stories of like, I had to do this and whatever. But like, it is really gross to watch people who are like, you're fundamentally just stealing from comedians and then representing that as giving opportunities. That I can't handle at all. I'm like,
it's also the most Timu shit ever. Like, oh, I'm over at the Hollywood comedy. Like the Improv? No.
no.
But you guys-
Hollywood
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah.
Even like the Calgara sister thing, like the name of her club, we're all very confused by, or I was when it was like the Hollywood. But that's what you type into Google when you want to find like stand up.
Oh, that
in
part's
Hollywood. Like,
genius.
it's genius. Like she
Yeah.
to the every little
I thought
thing.
it was
she
an
types in
immigrant
Hollywood.
shit.
Yeah,
I think it's
both.
what?
It's both.
I think it's
I thought it was an immigrant thing.
I think
Oh.
I think it's a little bit of both. I think she fell into a happy accident there.
Oh, really? You don't
Yeah.
think she did it on purpose?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
You think it was,
but no,
her
I think- I
jokes?
don't know.
I
Her
think
jokes
she-
are not written like
the
that.
SEO works, dude.
Yeah.
Like if she's
I
writing,
think-
she's a writer. I feel like she
You know
should
what,
know.
yeah.
what's funny about her?
Alright.
So in that video where she posted where she's crying, she's like,
I didn't-
I come to this country from China. Well, I'm gonna use AI
That
to
was
make it
perfect.
sound.
That was
No, keep going.
nailed
She
it.
goes,
though.
I come to this country from China when I was 12 years old. I was like, and you still talk like that? You're 50.
Yeah, that's true. There are guys.
You're 50?
She
You've
is
been
pretty
here for
old.
38 years. And
There's guys on the Dodgers who like when they signed for the team, they had to speak with a translator. They speak no English, and,
Oh, yeah.
and then 7 years later, they have way better English than Johnny
Yeah.
Summer. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I'm like, what are you doing? They don't even speak for a living. They hit the ball.
Yeah.
They don't fucking talk for an hour.
But like,
Miguel, how was the game? Yes, good. I hit the ball. The ball come to me. I hit it. And then 2 seasons later, how was the game, Miguel? I thought we played pretty good. Infielding was great. Yeah, Freddie, man, he's just really on his game. I love this organization. I love these fans.
they're all conservative now, too. Oh, my God.
One of our favorite bits.
love
to
Our
do.
favorite bit ever.
This is our favorite. We do this. We were driving back from.
We do Andy Pajas.
we were doing,
from the,
uh,
Dodgers.
We were driving back from Escondido, which funny story too. We were talking this the most retarded sports shit. We drove the wrong
Straight
direction.
to San Diego.
We were supposed to be going from Escondido, which is north of San Diego, back to LA, and we got on the 5.
right into
and
Mexico.
45 minutes later,
And
I
I'm so
went.
stupid. I was like, look at
Who was
LA.
driving?
I was like,
You got
him.
it.
Him, the guy who lives in California. his whole
Dude,
life.
what's funny is he has the Google Maps up, and he goes, I'll direct us the whole way, and I go, I'm from here. As soon as we get on the 5, I know where to go. We hit the 5 south. 45 minutes in the drive, I was like, damn, we got to downtown quick. And I was looking at the skyline, I go, that's not the LA skyline.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, we were 10 minutes from the border.
It was so
But
funny.
we did this bit the whole way.
Because we were obsessed with our bit that we were doing.
Oh, that's why you didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
You didn't pay attention.
So
What was
it's
the bit?
just racist.
it's Andy Pajes.
Okay, he's a player of the
He
Dodgers.
plays for the
He's the guy who's
Dodgers.
been on the Dodgers so long. He probably used a translator in his interviews at first, but now he speaks like kind of good English, and he's like,
What
he
nationality-
waves
what
off. I
ethnicity?
think he's Dominican or
Okay.
He's
look it
he's
up.
Cuban or Dominican.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But
he,
like
he waves off the translator. He's like, I don't need that shit, man. I talk no problem.
But it's funny to
like
us to be like, he's inadvertently saying things that like the team PR doesn't want anybody to know. So like if you were the
You'd be
interviewer,
like, Andy, that was an incredible save you made in the 8th to keep the momentum going. What do you have to say about this game?
my Freddie Freeman is gay. No,
How do you make this assessment?
we try into cheating. We try to cheat. We try to put a microphone like the Houston, they put the microphone on his chest. Freddie Freeman, we tried to tape the microphone to his chest. The microphone won't stick because Freddie Freeman, he shaved his chest, man.
Shave his chest, man.
Freddie Freeman is gay, man.
Gay.
He shaved his chest. he take all his Dodger money, all his baseball money. He buy new teeth. His teeth, he look like a donkey.
This is his interview.
We call him Freddy Burr. And you're like, all right, boss,
Freddie.
thank you for that. And you know, Chohei, he's big, man. He's 6'5", but he's Chinese. So his penis is small, man.
He's a lot of small, man. He's bigger than you might think him, but he's little, man.
Yeah,
Hey, Chohei.
Mookie Betts, good guy, but gay.
Everyone's gay. Everyone's gay.
And do you think you guys will have a good shot of the postseason? Man, Freddie, he drive a Fiat, man. He's gay, man.
Wait, does he actually say this?
No, but he does kind of. He does kind of
But
sound
sort
like
of,
this.
right?
It was
He
inspired.
sounds
I
like
was
this.
watching the World Series like after they won, and they had
But
already.
he must have said something.
They
that you guys
interviewed
went
all
with
the
it and ran.
stars. This is where it came from. If you watch the Dodgers have more translators than white players now. They have like Japanese translators. They have Spanish they have everybody there. But there's some guys that are like, man, I know English. And they
Do
wave them
myself.
off.
Yeah.
And that it's not that their English is bad. It's that they're saying non-PR stuff. Because the translator knows. He's like, no matter what that guy just said, if he said hoto or whatever, he's
I'm
like,
going to say
he didn't
game
like
was
his
good.
opponents,
Yeah.
and it was a very.
But the word gay still comes out.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
he said he's happy to be here. Yeah.
But baseball, I mean, it's my favorite sport to think about because you're like, dude, these guys are millionaires, and they just will not learn English, and they don't need to. They're so valuable as commodities.
It doesn't matter.
The world accommodates them.
Well, now the world can be accommodated. Like, you don't necessarily need to learn anything. I was in a hotel in Huntsville, Alabama, and this lady came in for an interview to be a maid, and she had her like 8-year-old son with her. I was like, here, he's gonna translate. Google Translate right out.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
into
Oh,
it.
wow.
And then they just had a full-blown conversation with Google Translate. She got hired. Didn't know a lick of English.
Fuck yeah.
I'm just
Where was
saying,
she
we
from?
don't need it
Fucking
anymore.
dumb.
She was Mexican as hell. But I was like,
Have you seen the guy online who uses the translator but like changes what the person says?
Yeah. You're the most lubricated person? What is that?
but that's like now. It's because AI has done
Changed
it.
the
Like,
game.
changed the
Yeah,
game. Like,
and
you could just
every-
hire anybody. You learn English. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why would I learn
Yeah.
English when I'll be able to communicate with you now?
The U.S. doesn't have an official language. That's another thing that's
Yeah,
like
no one-
hilarious to me.
Right.
Nigeria, which has
Freddie
100.
Freeman is gay.
Yeah.
Nigeria has 100.
What did he say? Did he say something like?
No, he never says anything that crazy. Shout out Pajas. Thanks for letting us do racism in your name. But I'm sure.
Thanks.
I think Banda actually says worse.
As if he let you. Like
Thanks
he
for the
was like,
approval,
you can
big
do
dog.
it. Yeah.
Friend of the pod. Fuck, what were we
Was
just
a friend
talking
of the
about?
pod.
Sorry.
Lost my entire train of thought. Nigeria has 100 different local languages, and their official language is English.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. A lot of colonial places.
I was going to say,
They'll have an official language, English or French or Spanish sometimes, and you're like, what? And that, you're like, it's just what it was.
Brazil with Portuguese.
There you go.
Yeah.
America, no official language. Never had one. We've had votes on it several times, and it gets too close. We've always had. I think the truth is that it's always been a minority English-speaking country, and technically, majority-wise, it was first German for a while, and then Spanish, and then it never went back. And that's the big secret is that, like, I think English-speaking Caucasians have always been sort of a not quite majority in this country. And we
Yeah.
use marketing to be like, oh, no, this is a white country. Like, no, this is a Spanish-speaking country
Yeah.
that happens to use English mostly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
different
that's the-
states. I'm from in Ohio. There's a huge Somali population. Like,
Yeah.
it's like very Somali. So like here, the way we see a lot of like there, it's like a lot of people from Somalia, and I feel like it just every state has like its own like
Sure.
different, whatever immigrant
Houston,
came
in the middle of Texas, most diverse city in America since 2012.
Really?
Passed up New York because we have huge Southeast Asian influence.
Oh.
We have 2 Chinatowns. One of them's Korean.
Houston's like one of the places, like one of the places that's actually free. Like they talk about like open carry, everything,
Houston
right?
is?
Yeah. More or less. I mean, they don't have weed.
Dude, Houston.
Oh yeah.
You
I forgot
can't
about that.
you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
buy
yeah.
liquor on a
Does.
Sunday afternoon.
Houston's
but-
Never mind. I like
Boring.
Houston sucks.
Oh, and no abortions.
Yeah, you're used to
Yeah, so like, this is what I like.
But you know what? No zoning laws.
like Houston again.
Yeah, so a strip club can be right next to a school.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Can it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
It's what kept. So the city, for the longest time, the cost of living was very cheap. It was the business center of a lot of stuff. Like a lot of oil and gas companies are headquartered there. But like you could get an apartment for $300 up until like 2015. You know what I mean? Like it was just a fucking broke heaven. It was amazing. And part of it was because no one wanted to really, like you ended up living there because you're like, oh, you just look at the cost of living numbers. You're like, that sounds like a good bet.
Right, yeah.
But like culturally, it's a swamp that's 102 degrees, 9 months out of the
Freeway
year.
system's weird.
Freeway system doesn't make no fucking sense.
Lot
It's
of
a bunch of
traffic.
circles. Oh my
Circles.
God,
no,
yeah.
everything's in a circle.
They have the same amount of traffic as LA with like
Jeez.
1/5 the population. And it's just a fucking bizarre nightmare. Oh, and the city's sinking every year. It's like sinking a little bit because it's a swamp. So we don't have no old buildings. It feels new, kind of like Phoenix or Australia or whatever. You know what I mean? We're like, there's no culture. Everything,
buildings are all- yeah.
everything old has been demolished and replaced by like a WeWork Lululemon situation. Or, you know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's devoid of things to attract people, which made the cost of living really, really cheap. And if you come from another country, you don't give a fuck that there's not
don't
like
care.
great
Yeah.
museums or whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, what? I'm about to have a mansion, bro.
Yeah.
We'll bring my fucking grandma here. Make
Houston
her work
doesn't
for
seem
me.
so bad. When's the shit truck roll through?
You know what I'm
It
saying?
is. It's insanely fucking boring. First off, being from Southern California, I'd never experienced humidity. I went there a couple of years ago. I got off the plane onto the tarmac, or whatever, and immediately, and I don't have like curly fucked up hair. My hair went puffed up, and my glasses fogged up to the
Oh,
point where I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Your
And then I
hair-
sat and did nothing for 3 days.
And it's a city, the preferred drug
It's so
there-
fucking boring. I was at a gas station looking at pamphlets. You know, like things to do in Houston. I swear to God, I
was
almost
shooting
almost
guns,
went mini
eating
golfing.
barbecue.
Yeah, that's what you
I was
do.
shooting guns, eating barbecue.
Really?
And getting
In
haircuts.
Houston?
Yeah.
I almost went mini golfing. I was so desperate for
You're so
something to
bored.
do, like
Yeah.
a family fun center.
Well, it's hard. It's one of the least walkable cities, I think, in the world.
Okay.
Like in
Really?
the fucking world. Yeah.
I stayed in the Montrose.
That's of course, yeah, because you're playing the Riot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Montrose is where I lived for like 10 years. It's the only, I mean, not the only, one of three.
Walkable.
Semi-walkable, but
It's
even
walkable.
that, like,
I trying to get my steps in though.
it was the gayborhood for many years, and then that got gentrified basically. Now it's just like one of the rich parts of town or whatever, you know what I mean? But it was like a gay ghetto for dozens of years. It was like, and when I moved there, it had like started to turn the corner, so rent was high, but your car would get broken into every other night. This is just like a humbling, weird experience.
Wow. I don't know.
That's the trade-off.
Yeah.
That's
Or it
your
wasn't-
guys'
It
palm
wasn't
trees.
quite high yet. Rent was like starting to be,
and it was someone who's gay that did it.
probably, yeah.
That's
Gay criminals?
usually they're pretty respectful.
He took my CD player, but he left behind a Dodgers jersey. It's autographed. It says FF. We're at the hour mark.
We do have to, mention the world's Earth's finest water, Fiji. From a remote island over 1,600 miles from the nearest continent, tropical rain slowly filters through volcanic rock into a sustainable, ancient artesian aquifer. Fiji is one of the few waters that, if you're an alcoholic, if you're a wino, if you're the kind of person that drinks to excess, okay, this is going to be your solution right here. It's got silica inside of it. It's got magnesium. It's got all kinds of... If you're the type of person that abandons their family or doesn't really think about their
Yeah.
responsibilities, likes gas station pills,
Dental
scratch
hygienist
offs.
trying to come off fancy at work.
Exactly.
It's the last major water
You
company
don't-
to use unpaid labor. And you know what they say? Water tastes better when it's free.
We all
That's-
know that.
That's the Fiji
If
motto.
you're the type of person that makes a bunch of terrible decisions, this needs to be the only good decision in your life.
Yeah.
Right here. Drink Fiji water. It's a Dasani world, and you can be a Fiji person. Okay?
That was nice.
Right?
Yes.
And
Is that a script?
No, that was off the top.
Off the top.
That's great.
I did forget. We were supposed to do it in a Fijian accent, but whatever. Next week we'll
Try
kinda-
again.
You can use
What's a
AI.
Fijian accent?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. It probably just sounds like what a crab would sound like in a Disney movie. Do you want this water? What?
Anyway, Fiji
Do you
water.
wanna hate on some shit real quick?
Yeah, Whitney Cummings. Have you guys seen that? Have you seen her
Yeah.
insane behavior
She's on Daily
recently?
Show.
Already?
No, she went and did like one
Segment.
guest host or
Guest
segment
host or
or
some
whatever.
shit.
But clearly it was planned for weeks before.
Yeah, before she went crazy.
What was the beef? Like, why was Miss
She started
Rachel?
calling out Miss Rachel because she hates how loud she talks, and she's like, just making aesthetic criticisms of Miss Rachel, one of the only universally beloved entertainers right now in the world. Like, everybody, aside from Shaena, everybody has somebody that
Miss
you're like,
Shaena?
you know what I mean? Like everybody, you're like, oh, that guy's cool, but he did something in the 90s. Oh, she's cool, but she's a Zionist. Oh, you know what I mean? Everyone has something. And Miss Rachel is one of the few universally beloved, stands for the right stuff, does like, you know what I mean? Like children's entertainer with no marks
Yeah,
against
isn't her whole thing like, I don't think kids should die?
Yeah, and Whitney, Crystalia's mother, was like, you know what? I need some attention. I haven't.
Crystalia's mother.
People haven't realized that I'm a bipolar, talentless hack in like 6 months. I need to get some because I got to keep this female Tim Allen energy going, and so she went after Miss Rachel. And it blew up in her face. She had the tweet had 300 likes and thousands of comments. And leading the charge was Guy Branum, none other than one of the funniest, gayest, a lawyer. He's actually I don't know if you know this.
Is he really?
Bay Area lawyer. Just dismantling her. He's like, I've known this bitch for 18 years. Everything people say, not only is it true, there's worse, you know what I mean? Just bone for bone. I was like, this is what comedy has been missing, dude. I hate
Online beefs?
any kind of criticism. I
it.
fucking hate when people are like, you can't criticize comedy. Comics shouldn't go after each other. Fuck you. I have a gun.
From Houston.
George Carlin used to go on CNN and talk shit about Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
Yes. He didn't say horrible ad hominems. He just described it. He's clearly he's an insecure guy who appeals to a lot of other very insecure men. And, there's a huge amount. He was kind of making aesthetic criticisms about it. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, this is something that I don't think we should lump this in with what I do.
Oh, shit.
And that's something that's missing from comedy where in the podcast era where we all have to be friends, we all have to work with each other to some degree, be on shows.
We're humans though.
Bring
man.
each other up at the clubs. I guess.
We're gonna be competitive is what I'm saying.
Yes.
What you're talking, I'm not trying to, I'm saying we're not gonna naturally go after each other.
Yeah.
We're humans, we're competitive. Austin's different from New York, New York's different from LA, and we all we try to play this whole we're all in no, we're not.
We're not.
We hate each other's scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're LA. We get hated on for the most. But right now, Austin's taking most of the front.
Yeah, Austin's helped to take the brunt.
yeah.
It used to be us. Now it's Austin.
And so this is how funny it is, where it's there was a while where if you were doing comedy in New York, right, and it was you didn't really have a lot of jokes, but somehow you were getting a lot of momentum, people would be shit. They'd be like, oh, he's going to be an LA comic soon, or she's made for LA. You know what I mean? A lot of filler, whatever. But Austin has taken so much attention. Now when you see someone that you're you're not very good, but you're just using buzzwords or whatever, you're like, oh, they're going to move to Austin soon.
Or if you see someone do stand-up, you can almost tell they're from Austin. You can go, that's an Austin comic.
And it sucks because literally 6 years ago, Austin was the alt capital of America.
Wow.
It was not liberal leaning, whatever. It was the most liberal leaning comedy scene I'd ever experienced, more than Silver Lake, more than Brooklyn, more than anywhere besides maybe the UK. I swear to God.
There's still some of that there, the east side of Austin
Of course
is
it
awesome.
still exists in patches, whatever, but that's not what it's known for.
Yeah.
Now it's known for where the news gets made or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that where the university is? Is there a university in
Yeah,
Austin?
University.
That's on
UT.
Capitol Hill.
UT Austin.
I
yeah.
enjoy more. I feel like it makes you a better comic if there's someone, if someone's truly offended by your, if
Yes.
you know where the
Yes.
line is. So that way you kind of toy with that. You go back and write it. How do I use words to stay on the fence,
Yes.
but also be very funny versus just
100%
saying,
agree.
just for saying buzzwords, saying mean words. So when I go to Austin, it's fun, but I know that that's where I can say whatever I want.
Whatever you want.
That's
Yeah.
where I can dangle the homophobic slurs keys and it'll bring me back. I was seeing nothing to no offense, but I was doing some of these shows and when a comic would bomb, he would just say
Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
and he'd bring the audience back, and I'd be like, that's not, how are you gonna?
Well, those aren't slurs in Austin. That's called a dig out. That's how you get your momentum back.
I also argue though you can't do new jokes there because I wrote some jokes in Austin that were doing well while I was there and then brought them here and it's there's people are laughing more at
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and,
yeah.
it's just an easier
Well,
it's where you kill.
Yes.
It's their only form of entertainment. They don't. I mean,
No, they don't
no,
have
they do
other
have a lot of
stuff.
live music, but out here,
you're
Oh, no.
talking at your ass.
Shut the fuck up.
The comedy,
No.
the comedy is a direct result of how big the live music scene was.
yes. But what I'm saying is they out here we have so many different things going on.
So many
You can go
things.
do
that
anything.
Yeah.
people
Past
are
Sixth
at the
Street.
show and they're
Yeah.
barely
Evolve.
paying attention to what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's a
Yeah.
small city as big as it's a big small city.
Yeah.
The attention is on
It's
the
a small
stage
city
more.
with big attention.
There you
It's
go.
a small city
Columbus
with big
is like
attention.
that.
Is Columbus?
Imagine
Ohio?
if Columbus became the cultural capital of America. There would be some real nasty consequences to
Yeah.
that. You're
Yeah.
like, well, some of these people are cool, but some of these people are Midwesterners. Like,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah. At the
forcing
end
their
of the
ideas
day,
The Mecca's
yeah.
New
upon
York,
the rest
man.
of the world.
The Mecca's gonna be New York for me. All
Always
the time. New York
has.
will always be.
Always
and as an
be.
LA comic, you tip your hat.
Yeah.
You go like, this is where you go and get strong.
Yeah.
LA is where you go and get seen. You know, and that's always been that way. But I prefer doing New York and LA just because it makes me a better wordsmith. It
New York
makes
is
me
so hard to live in. It's so like cold, and you gotta like get on the.
makes you a better writer though.
Yeah.
The economy of words you have to use in
Yeah.
order to be offensive, but also not a kind of like a edgelord hack.
like,
yeah.
Yeah. When you're there, you get sharper just by being around
Yeah.
the people that are. Yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I want to like spark my brain, I watch New York comics.
Really?
Yeah. I try not to watch to like influence, but like
Would you guys ever live there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would if I wasn't.
My
if I
wife
didn't-
won't let me.
Yeah, if I wasn't engaged.
I like to visit.
My wife won't
Austin,
let
though.
She won't let you?
I like visiting
she-
Austin. Austin's
Visiting
fun.
Austin?
She hates New York. My wife's like 4'11". She says she's 5 foot, but I measured her in her sleep.
4'11".
She's I think. And people treat her like a rat in New York. They just step on her. They don't get out of her way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like
That's why I won't go.
Dude, the amount of people that were like,
Fiji doesn't even give me the big bottle.
you just want it to look smaller in your, bigger in your hand.
Yeah, they wanted to.
But I mean, I would go for. I like going for
I
a
love
week. I
it.
like
I love
visiting
it.
Austin.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't. Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I,
But it gets hot there.
it gets hot. The food sucks. I don't give
No,
a
they
fuck
have
what.
The bugs are
They have
humongous.
good barbecue.
If you don't like,
Okay, so
Terry
Terry. Okay, they
Black's?
got
No,
Terry,
Black's isn't even that good.
It's
Franklin's
good.
Franklin's,
Franklin's is good?
Way better. Yeah.
Okay, but
It's got
Terry
the best
Black's
barbecue, I will
is
admit, but
very
it-
good.
they're all
It's
good.
fine.
They're all
I'm not
fine.
gonna
But
have high blood
Franklin's
pressure
is
the whole
like-
week.
Exactly. Yeah,
Franklin's
yeah, yeah.
is
fuck?
unreal. It's also
No, it's-
$90 a fucking plate.
Terry Black's.
Also,
Both of them.
Terry Black's is really good.
traditional
It's
barbecue.
fine.
It's not fun. It's great.
Dude, one time I went, and you know how like you get to the like it's like a buffet style. Like they go, you want some of this,
Right.
You want that,
Like
and
you're
they
at a
start
cafeteria.
they start carving
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
The guy who's carving the fucking brisket and giving us the sausages and everything, he asked what we're doing. They're like, we're comics, we're visiting, and he talked to us for about 10 minutes about Kill Tony.
They're
By the
big
time-
fans of the
Yeah,
mothership.
yeah.
Yeah, but by the time we got to our fucking table, the brisket was cold. I was like, dog, this is $90 worth of dinosaur bones that are frozen
Dinosaur bones.
because you had to tell me about your minute.
Yeah, if I get up there, I would do an impression of Tony. You know, gay style, gay style.
Dude, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna call Tony gay and Red Band fat.
Do you ever have barbecue in LA? I feel like there's not good barbecue here.
There is one called Bloodsoes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
like pretty okay, but we this is how
You gotta go to
southern we are.
Central.
We brought our own barbecue sauce and like we get it mailed out from Texas. Because my wife wants, she's like, this whatever they have here is disgusting.
Yeah, the
There's not
barbecue
great
here.
barbecue
There's no
here.
great barbecue.
Yeah.
here.
The
It's fine.
brisket here
Go to
is
Santa
okay.
Maria.
You can't.
Santa
what they do is
Maria?
they do tri-tip all over LA.
Okay.
And that is just not great barbecue meat. Brisket is the move.
Brisket's the best,
But
yeah.
the problem is all the Jewish diners take all the brisket. So people here are like, well, trust me, the meat economy, one of the few things I'm plugged into.
You're plugged into a lot, actually. That is not.
You're one of those guys
You're
that
like-
has like the dumbest non sequitur fact about everything.
It's
and I'm
not
willing
only
to bet.
a fact.
Yeah.
He like knows a lot about it.
I'm willing to bet most of it's bullshit.
well versed in
Yeah.
stuff that you don't
Just
even know.
boilerplate
Just his own
autism,
algorithm
guys.
sending
Yeah.
him.
Let me
his
tell you about the
own
fish
thoughts.
market. It's,
Like, dude, I have a buddy Bo, and you'll find out like that he is like a professional in some new shit. Like one time we were at his house, and he was like, "You want one of these?" And ironically, he pointed to a leather wallet. He goes, "Yeah, I made that." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah,
Dude,
I've been
I've known
doing
you for
leather.
13
I've been
years."
doing leathersmith for like a decade." I was like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, but
I
he's
am.
impressive to me. Like he made an outro
Channing.
for our podcast that literally looks like a cable TV show intro or outro. It's so fucking good.
Shot on
then-
his cell phone
But then
too.
he's like impressed that like I know who the president was in 1897. I'm like, that's not a skill. That's just memorizing.
autism.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
autism.
it's
It
It's
is.
just like
I
your
mean, I'm not
autism.
saying that
Yeah.
you're smart. Knowing facts, I
Able
think
to retain
people
facts,
do.
though.
Yeah,
What's the thing that Rain Man has?
Retain.
Yeah,
You have
yeah,
that.
yeah,
That's that.
retardation.
Yeah, autism.
people confuse
Can you count
facts
cards?
with being smart.
No.
You're right.
So that would be smart.
You're
I can't
right.
make money.
True
Like,
smarts is problem solving.
Critical thinking.
Yeah.
The ability to like,
Yes.
yeah, you can just regurgitate
I
whatever
make
you
bad
read.
I can't even string 2 good decisions in a row to save my life. But
You got one?
I can memorize who the ambassador to Versailles was from the German,
See,
whatever.
I'm the
like-
complete opposite.
all that
Like,
kind of
I can
shit.
critical think, but I can't remember anything from school.
Yeah, same.
That's because that's how you're supposed to be. There's nothing in school that was important. You're supposed to
But
just be
like
critical
dates
thinking.
and presidents and like I don't remember
Why would those dates
anything.
matter?
I don't
I'm
know.
still poor. It
Yeah.
doesn't change anything.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
guess, but you got good grades in school because you could
Not
remember
even.
facts.
No,
Oh,
no.
that's bad.
I was a
Okay.
terrible
Dude,
kid.
he was in AA at 14.
Yeah, at
What are you
15. I
talking
dropped
about?
out. I ended
Well,
up
at
going-
least that's like important.
I graduated early, actually. I graduated at 17.
What were you doing that you had to go to AA?
Just hard drugs. But I ended
at
up
15.
Yeah. I smoked.
Sorry.
There was a lot of different stuff going on. I really like ecstasy, and I love steal. It wasn't just the drug. I love being a criminal.
Oh yeah.
Love stealing. I think
Oh,
robbing.
yes, I forgot it. I remember this
You
about
really
you.
got that
No,
gypsy
he
blood in
still
you.
has
Really?
it.
Robbing
You got that
Robbing
gypsy
is-
still have
blood
it.
in you.
Of course.
God
Yeah.
damn.
Tell me if you agree with this. Robbing, I think, is
I
fucked
bet
up.
you we don't.
I think robbing. I'm a hater on people who like if you put steal purses or point guns at people, and I think that shit sucks.
That's burglary, isn't that burglary?
Yeah, but just larceny.
What's larceny?
Like if I break
Petty
into
theft?
Shanning's place, when he's not
Oh.
here and take stuff, I'm like, that's awesome.
How is that any different? Because I'm not home to see it?
Yeah, because I'm not.
gun bad.
I thought you were gonna be like,
Fine.
I thought you were gonna say,
Gun?
but like, if I rob from REI,
Right,
big
right.
business,
I know.
you're gonna be like,
I
okay.
hate when Americans are like, it's fine to steal from big corporations. I'm like, what do you think mom and
Channing,
pop
I think
shops?
he's telling us that he's broken in here before.
You know what, dude? I've had this conversation with my fiance. I've been like, I swear to God, dude, I'm missing so many pairs of Adidas track pants, and that's not a joke. That is not a joke.
The
I go,
Romanian.
dude, I'm at a certain point where I think somebody's coming in here and taking
in
my
what
shit.
world can I steal pants in his size? And
You do wear clothes that are too small for you. Go watch Radu's OnlyFans special. He's wearing
there.
a wrinkly brown tracksuit that
It's
is
not
a
tracksuit.
size and a half
It's
small.
not a tracksuit.
It's
It's
yours?
the same outfit.
Is it, were you watching it like that's mine?
That's why I was
It's
there. I
the
was
same
like, I've
outfit
come to
that
collect.
Chairman Mao wears in all his speeches. It's not a tracksuit.
What is it?
It's a Mao-fit.
It's a
Outfit.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Unreal.
funny.
I thought you were gonna say that I rob from the rich.
Fuck that.
Like a
And you're
Robin
like, no,
Hood.
I just do it more rat-like. I do it when you're
Gypsies,
not
right?
home.
No, exactly. He doesn't
man.
want to hurt anyone.
Yeah,
But here's my
you
problem.
do it the coward's
Here's
way.
my
Yeah,
real
you almost
problem.
do it. Yeah.
Everybody knows that stealing.
like a man.
Stealing is up, right? In America, it's
It is.
across the country. Everything's locked
Criminal
up at
crime
Walgreens.
is up.
Everyone's stealing.
Yeah.
The cost of living stuff.
You could,
But
I
where's
would
all
say
the
it's-
stolen goods? I'm trying to buy some discount shit. Where is it?
Oh, it's all
Facebook
over MacArthur
Marketplace.
Park.
Damn. Okay.
MacArthur Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is.
You
the,
have to get past the guy who's like all fanny leaning.
Yeah.
There's
The
a lot
climax of
dudes
this
fanny leaning.
episode is finding out where the fencing is. See, I'm the stealing side. You guys are the.
Oh yeah, well, you go get
I'm
yourself a
not buying
pastrami
it, I
from
just live nearby
Langers, and then go across the street, buy someone's identity.
100%.
You can do that.
A new identity,
That's-
a new pair of shoes, a tracksuit, Tide
I'm being dead serious. They want
No,
to. Langers is my
100%.
favorite place to get a pastrami sandwich, and they're like, we have to get the fuck out of here. We've been here for years.
Yeah.
It's been so bad that we might have to move.
It's so
I need
sad.
to-
It's
yeah,
so
'cause
bad
I-
over
Oh,
there.
because they're just getting robbed?
No,
Well,
just because
it's right
across
next
the
to
street,
MacArthar Park.
it's right next to MacArthur
It's
Park.
like catty corner. It's like diagonal.
We need to
literally-
go
Oh, I was
sometime.
thinking of Lancers,
Let's
my
make
bad.
let's make some content of like trying to buy.
Let's talk into the mic, you dumb
discount
fuck.
deodorant and stuff. Sorry,
That's a
sorry.
good idea.
I would love to go and just
You will
see,
find it there.
Dude,
Like
I
what
want to
$50
see-
gets you at the
Yes.
Robbed.
outdoor. well, I'm not fluttering it around.
Come see with $100. Yeah.
No, maybe we dress up. We dress up like we
Like health inspectors.
no, like
ICE agents.
Yeah, like secret shop. Oh, like you're homeless.
yeah, like we're homeless.
Oh,
we go
okay.
down there.
So we dress
get,
down,
We
you
get a
mean.
little bit of a fentanyl. I'll scream randomly.
Yeah.
Well, no,
With
they
one
are the
AirPod
ones
in.
selling the people the things. The
So
people
they're
who are buying
coherent.
stuff are like the
That's
Mexican
what I'm saying.
immigrants around
But if
there
we
that
look
can't
like
afford to
them,
store.
then they
Blend
won't
in.
rob us.
You-
Okay.
Yeah.
We go in there with $50. We put a little counter in the corner of the screen,
Take everything you buy.
We watch that go down?
Yeah.
and it's just going to be one swift
Like in
punch.
half baked.
Camera
He's
goes
on the
down.
date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$0.
$0. Yeah.
It is funny. You always imagine like when something is kind of shady or whatever. You're like, we can't just make content here. You can't be like, snitching on yourself or whatever. But anytime you pull out a phone and make criminals love that shit. Like, what's
Yeah.
up? My name's Big Buck from
Yeah.
like whatever.
Nice.
Dude, my buddy back in the day, he put out this sketch called "Hey Dude, You Like Hip Hop." Like, remember
the
those?
fuck?
You remember those like Kids Bop videos? It was like it's the greatest collection of all
Yeah.
today's
Yeah,
top
yeah,
hits.
yeah.
But it's kids.
remember those guys on Hollywood Boulevard who would walk up?
Oh,
and go, hey dude, you like hip hop? Come here, come listen to this.
Put some shit in
gave
his
you a
hand.
CD.
Best underground rappers you've ever heard of. It's "Hey Dude, You Like Hip Hop."
I treat them the same way I treat homeless people. Like, don't
Don't
Yeah.
fucking.
touch me.
Don't touch me.
Well, the very first time it
I'm like,
happened
I'll
to
take
me,
the CD
I
and
was
they're
so
like
excited.
$20.
I was yeah. I was like, oh, free music. Like,
Yep.
It's $20.
No, yes.
All my friends are gonna beat you up if you
Yeah.
don't pay.
That happened to me at
Wait.
outside the House of Blues in Hollywood when I was 19.
We need
Someone
to do
gave
that.
you a CD and you took it and
He
you thought
gave
it
me
was
a
free?
CD and he was like, we're giving out donations. And he was like, all I need is like $1 from you. I still remember the exact line he said today. I was like, I don't even have $1. And I was all meek, little fucking blue-eyed, blonde-haired. I pulled out my wallet and I was like, I don't have any money. And he went, man, that go $1 right now. There was $1 in my wallet.
Cam Patterson. Yeah.
Rapper's name was
Heat-seeking.
Woos. His name was Woos. W-U-C-E. And let me tell you, that CD fucking banged.
Really?
And it was so
You still have it?
I wish. I can't even find him online. He had this song called God
Can't
Love
even
Me.
find him online. He stopped doing it.
Me and my sister to this day will
Or
go,
he's still
"Man,
standing
that
out
go
there."
$1 right there.
Or he's still standing out there giving his
He could
CDs
be.
out. I want to
could be.
see an episode of Cribs, but inside homeless tents. Like the
Oh
encampment.
shit!
Dude, they have some
Tents?
crazy.
Just what are you calling it? Cribs at this point? We're calling it tents. The fuck? Mean to call
It is
something
Yeah, that's
that it
hilarious.
isn't.
Well, it's really just
Still
like
with a Z?
tart.
What's up, Tans? Come in, come in, players.
What do you think is in there?
Dude, there's crazy. I live really.
Yeah, I
close to
know
there.
what's in there, but like, what do you think is in
They
there?
have like I saw one that she had a bed and nightstands. She had nightstands.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, they live like
I
people.
don't know why that's. So you don't need a nightstand in there.
there's
That's one of the funniest, most
Where's she
elitist
put the
feelings.
Bible?
The fuck do you need a nightstand?
No, but she's sleeping on the floor and it's higher. Like
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not even convenient at
Because
that
it's
point.
just some semblance of normalcy, or it was free.
Oh, just to be
It
at
was
home.
probably
They
free.
have stoves that are working.
I know, but what I'm saying is like when
Hot
you
place.
live in a 2-story tent or whatever, right? You don't furnish your apartment based on your taste. You find things on the sidewalk and you go, "That's my shit right now." That's
See,
you know what I mean?
Nightstands were the last thing that I bought. I was like, I could hold off for a long time.
nothing in that
Like,
tent was probably bought.
Okay.
I was like, this, what you thought?
You're
Bob?
working
But I'm
backwards
just saying,
from
like, even that when they were putting their tent together, they were like, nightstands are next. And it's like, for me, that
That's so funny.
took a year and a half to get a nightstand. Like, I'm like, you guys have nightstands? Like, oh.
Wait, so you felt one upped by that? That's
I
what
was
happened
like,
there.
yes, yeah. Well, I was just like,
You're like, I'm behind the street.
were they charging I don't know. What are you putting there? I guess, yeah, like,
I love
your
it when you
drugs.
but just put out a nightstand. Like if you want to get rid of a nightstand, it'll be you put
Gone in
free
seconds.
on
my
there.
God.
Yeah,
Gone.
by them.
Gone.
That is one of the
Actually.
best parts about LA. Is like if anything has metal in it,
Yeah.
it's getting scrapped.
The ecosystem itself,
Yeah.
you think you're littering, but the ecosystem will fix it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yes.
Like something.
Well, if you throw if you let your dog shit on the sidewalk, that's rude. But if you throw 3 mattresses next to the sidewalk, they'll be gone in an hour. It's like
Yes.
one of the weirdest things.
yes.
Do you ever take stuff? Have you ever gotten like a really good
Oh, absolutely.
sidewalk
You
find?
take stuff?
We live. Yeah, I know it's weird. We live, but I love
look
trash.
like you- yeah.
I don't just steal. I also like garbage.
What have you taken?
That's why he steals. He
We
likes
are-
garbage.
so where we are at our apartment is from our window, we can see basically a drop-off point. Right, like everyone comes. There's not like a dumpster or anything nearby, but it's just by an intersection, and people like leave
For
weird
homeless?
stuff and trash. I don't know who it's for.
Okay.
I'm thinking they do it like the Japanese do, little like gifts to their gods. You know, it's like here's a couch as tribute to whatever furniture god. But one time, someone left a giant wooden chess set.
Whoa.
It
Chess?
Love chess.
beautiful. Chess. You're gonna come to my house and see it. It's like this fucking big. It's got real pieces inside of it. It had one blood stain, whatever. And my wife was like, "I need that thing," and I was like, "I don't know what like. That sounds like an elite pedophile had this. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just big ass toys. It looks like something from Neverland Ranch.
Yes,
like,
someone's
it's
like
bizarre.
we used to hunt humans.
Yeah. yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like, I'm not even going to use it for a chess stand. She has like a rocking chair horse or whatever. She put that in. Like she just does art stuff with it.
Okay.
She sees this as like art
Yeah,
installation
art,
fuel.
yeah.
And I was like, that has like either
Blood.
leprosy or lice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna bring
Both.
bringing bugs into the house. I like cleaned it real good, aired it on the patio for a little bit. But I was like, damn, it's kind of nice to be like because one man's trash really is another man's
I
treasure.
mean, it's so true.
Yeah.
It just really depends.
Someone threw away a whole TV like in front of us. Like you just put the TV by the dumpster. This Armenian guy in a robe, and we're like, "What's wrong with the TV?" He's like, "I got a new one." That was his only reason. So
Is it a nice TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and my wife picked it up.
Yeah,
and we still
see,
have it
that's-
to this day. There's
Really?
probably a little
That's your
camera that
TV?
zooms in and out when we fuck. That zooms in and out when we fuck. They're probably that. I'm like, "Zzzz." I'm like, what's that?
No, the sidewalk steals in this town are incredible. Like I don't know how many times I've pulled over, like because I see an electric piano and then like just fully works, and then I sit there and play piano for 10 minutes, and I'm like, I'm not taking this. I just leave.
Dude, I got a good chair. I got a rocking chair that I found outside.
Yes. Yeah,
and
yeah.
you can. It's like an old '70s like grandpa rocking chair, and I was like, somebody died. I saw that.
that's-
But for
Came up on it.
here's
It was
what's
perfectly
weird.
like-
clean.
For a town with this much good ground scores, the Goodwills here suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thrifts are bad.
The-
Well,
like,
in this
well,
area.
thrifts are like very specific here because there's like 9 layers of thrift in
Oh,
LA.
fair.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. You mean
Weirdly though, you go to like Santa Barbara,
Great.
You go to their Goodwill, holy shit, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because rich people just throw
a
everything
yacht.
away.
Yeah, but what about like the ones near Beverly Hills? Like, what if you go to like a better area?
I don't think they allow Goodwill.
They don't
there.
have
Oh,
Goodwill.
there's no Goodwill.
I like going. Like, there's the gay ones that
Malibu?
do AIDS tests.
Oh, out of the
Yes,
closet?
I
I love that.
love
one.
that in
I
I'm
love
close
that
to
one.
out of the closet. You go in there, they give out food, they give out AIDS
They do?
tests.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I knew about the AIDS.
They're like,
It's the AIDS test. You got to eat the AIDS test.
Are they like, are you here for a
got
$3
one?
trash can or are you here for the pharmacy? You're like, it's a whole what the fuck?
But I always see like trans women go in there and like buy fashion. Like that's
Yeah.
mostly what I see in there.
I go to that one now and I only donate to those because, Goodwill is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Goodwill
Oh,
represents, it's like, they're like, we're a Christian business. You're like, no, you sell trash to poor people at a markup. Their whole business is for donations. They give you like a tax write-off or whatever, capped at $75 a year or some bullshit. And then they sell your garbage that you were too lazy to throw away
Yeah.
to people that really need free shit that you could have donated right to them. And they
Yeah.
give 3% to some church and they go, the rest is,
See, why do you know that?
See,
because
yeah.
I was on probation and I had to do 100 hours of community service at a Goodwill.
And so you were learning about how bad of a business they were while you were.
Anytime I'm somewhere, I learn the ins and outs of it.
How old were you when you got on probation?
15.
That's so funny to be a
Is that why you had to go
15-year-old,
to the AA?
No, actually,
was
sorry.
court
I'm lying.
ordered?
I'm lying. I was 14.
but a 15-year-old drug addict.
14.
Being forced to do community service at a Goodwill, just being like, man, a 3% markup on somebody else's
Yeah.
trash.
This is all donated.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a weird kid, dude.
I don't. He just knows how the sausage is made and he
Yeah.
hates it.
Dude, also,
that's
like,
exactly
they
what
were
it
looking
is.
at me like, because I got arrested for one joint. And usually you don't even get like,
In Houston?
yeah, but it was at school. The drug-free zone,
Yeah.
How'd they find it?
I was smoking it.
That same day I was selling cigarettes to a kid. I was selling 10 cigarettes
What
for
kind
$12.
of latchkey kid are you, dude?
Dude, I had a great childhood, but it's just Romanian, just an immigrant.
Just Romanian, yeah.
And
what kind of childhood did you have? A
I
Romanian
was selling
childhood.
cigarettes in the big handicap stall in the bathroom, and we didn't have the door closed, and someone kept the fucking bathroom door open, and a teacher literally saw the handoff of like cigarettes for money, So
That was like your office?
yeah. The
Really?
bathroom, yeah.
I mean, the bathroom.
We
The
lit
handicap
a
stall.
fire in there one time, and no one caught it. Like it was an amazing time.
On purpose?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly why, but I think destroying something that like if we got caught with it, it would have been
course.
even worse.
Yeah.
I don't know why flushing wasn't a better choice, but whatever. Anyway, that day, the teacher thought she was going to catch me for selling cigarettes, and they found my emergency joint in my pencil bag.
Oh, no.
That I'd rolled months before, forgotten about it completely. It was rolled in a sheet of The Call of the Wild, like a book,
Oh my God.
And this gets even crazier. Then they bring in all my friends for questioning because they're like, we know you're a piece of shit, but you hang out with a little crew of other little pieces of shit. And they were in rooms by themselves for 2 hours before they got searched. One of them was found with multiple hits of ecstasy on him. And it ruined his life. He got a felony immediately. I went to jail for like a few hours. He went to jail for like a few days.
Whoa.
And then he had to like stay in a jail for
Oh
6
my
months or
God.
whatever. And he was rich as shit, but we were like, put it in your app. What are you doing? You were by yourself for 2 hours.
Yeah.
You could have eaten them. Like,
Eating them.
you know what I mean? Like anything. Destroy the evidence. He had no criminal instincts.
Yeah, not most kids do.
Right.
Yeah. He was later shot to death trying to stop. Someone was like robbing them for $800 and he tried to be the hero. And
He was shot to death?
Yeah.
I love how you say so nonchalantly. Like,
He was later
He got
shot.
married later. You say it like he had kids later. Later he had
Yeah.
kids.
The funeral was
later.
really beautiful.
Almost like we were
Like the
expecting.
epilogue of a fucking bad TV show. He was later shot to death.
Yeah. Like on the first 48.
It
when
was
they're
a
like,
stupid. Yeah, I had a dumb
Devon
child.
was
I ended
later
up
charged
I ended
with-
up going to a high school where we had cigarette breaks. We had 3 smoke breaks a day.
In Romania?
No, in Katy. In
States.
In Houston. In
That's
Texas.
so
Yeah,
crazy.
in 2011.
For the children?
Yeah. They because it was an AA. It was like a recovery high school. It was for kids who
okay.
had drug problems.
So they all smoke cigarettes.
So we had 2 official smoke breaks and lunch, which you could smoke at. And it was in like a strip center in Chinatown in Houston. So every business next to us was like a muffler shop or weird computer repair or something. And then we would come out at odd intervals, blast a bunch of cigarettes, and then a bell would ring and we'd all go back inside. So people thought it was like a sweatshop.
A bunch of children coming out of
Yeah.
the
A bunch of
smoke break.
immigrant children.
Yeah, addicts children.
Yeah.
Making fucking sweaters in there?
Yeah.
What's going on?
And I had caught wind. This is so stupid. I caught wind that they were going to get rid of smoke breaks the next year. And our school was nothing. We just did copy and paste, like multiple choice answer bullshit or whatever. So I was like, fuck it. I'm doing 2 years worth of work in 1 year because I can't be here with no smoke breaks. And I graduated early. Yeah.
It's the power of cigarettes. That should be Philip Morris's commercial. Work hard so you get your cigarette. Jesus.
I think the addict mindset is deep.
Yeah.
I think it runs
I'm
very
not
deep.
even joking.
And the little mouse runs to get his cheese.
It impressed, like, people be like, oh wow, you graduated high school early. You must, like, people were like impressed intellectually with it. But I was functionally illiterate. I like didn't know any math. I didn't know anything. It was like, it took me 6 years to get a 4-year degree in college because I was like fighting from behind.
I hate to be this guy, but you just described what I imagine as a Romanian education. No, you don't know how to read and you know how to smoke cigarettes.
That is an American thought. The one thing that those shit ass countries are good at is education.
Okay.
That was the one, because like that's why we have a huge diaspora community. That's why there's so many Romanians that left Romania.
Okay.
Because we're overeducated, but we can eat cigarettes to survive. You know what I mean? Like we don't need to be paid nothing. And
let me have my smoke
that
break.
is a highly qualified laborer. That's basically AI. We were like,
you gotta feed them.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All they do is like pour water place. Like it's amazing.
He's gonna come to work dressed like Robert De Niro, and he's gonna smoke cigarettes.
And you can't really insult him. Like, there's nothing you could say that would offend.
No.
But he doesn't take breaks. He just keeps going. He's like one of those little food delivery
break,
robots.
I'm not disabled homosexual. I just keep working. I work. I like work. But yeah, I don't know why I took such like nationalism offense. I was like, no, our schools were good.
No, I like that you do that. Take pride in that.
It's just the misinformation thing. Like,
Was everyone else addicted to drugs also? They were all in recovery?
in Romania.
Oh, no.
And everyone at my school was. Yeah, everyone was. But some people were like in different layers of it. Some people were like legitimate 15-year-old heroin addicts. Some people got caught smoking weed twice. And their parents were like, Jeffrey, you have to go. And then I felt so bad for those kids because they had to be in there with us, and we would teach them, you know, how to hot rail meth or how to steal a car.
You made it worse.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what happened.
But I mean, that's all
they
government
went in with a
rehabilitation
weed
centers in
problem,
this
and
country.
they came out with a full blown heroin.
You go to Con College, basically. You know what I mean? Yeah, literally happened to multiple children. It's why I'm so anti-AA and so because I'm like, there's this weird idea that like, oh, the only way to get better is like just listening to other broken criminals. You're like, no, there's also medicine and science and like what they use in every
Therapy.
other fucking country. Exactly. Yeah. No other country uses primarily AA. We love AA so much. If you get a DUI here, a judge can send you to AA.
Yeah.
A judge can be like, instead of jail, you want to
Even
go,
if you're atheist or whatever.
Yeah. You want to go to a Christian cult in a church basement? You're like, I'm Muslim. They're like, it's this or jail. They got Muslims in jail. What do you want? Where's your move? You know, there's
Donuts and coffee.
There's no other country that can send you to, parking lot Scientology because you have a drinking problem. And that's why I left AA, honestly. I was just like, oh, I'm in a cult. It took me 7.5 years. My wife was in it for 12 years. I was like,
I did 3 sessions of GA, and it was just like listening to other dudes and how they lost their money.
I didn't know you're a hot hand guy.
For a long time.
Damn.
18 to 35.
No shit.
What was your
What'd you
game?
play?
Blackjack and 3-card were the problem.
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
got good at poker.
See, all of my AA guys, most of my friends or whatever, became gamblers because they're like, this is what you can do sober.
Impulsivities go hand in hand.
They all, they're not very different. And like the idea that like addictions are also different. You're like, no. They stem in depression and trauma and all this stuff or whatever. And
they help with whatever you think's wrong with you.
yeah, the addiction is like the symptom usually, honestly.
But a lot of them I feel like are tied to like some kind of guilt and shame. Like some kind of some people who are addicted to gambling oftentimes are addicted to just going broke. Like
And
just getting to zero.
The guy that
to
invented
have to
AA.
crawl your way out of that.
Yeah,
is
it's the
addiction.
climb.
The guy that invented AA was like a narcissistic psycho who
See this fact that he
cheated
knows
on his
about.
wife
Yeah.
and like tried to get everyone into God all the time. And then like near the end of his life, he started doing acid, and he was telling everybody, he was like, you guys can't, but I need to do this for my spiritual whatever. His wife was like okay with his mistress because she was like, well, he helps so many people get sober. Like whatever he needs, like that must be it. And then on his deathbed, he kept asking for whiskey. He was like, please let me drink. And they wouldn't give it to him.
Wow.
Bill Wilson. That's the guy
His
that,
name.
if you ever talk to people in AA, they're like, I'm a friend of Bill. That's like how they identify or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's like people who brag about knowing Del Close. Like, I'm that good at improv.
Pieces
Shut
of
the
shit
fuck
in
up.
the world. But AA, as much good as it does for people, I do think it helps some people.
Some people.
Yeah.
It also sends people on a
Gives people,
Did
like,
you
hope.
feel like the people in there were like, all right, you just replaced your addiction with another type of addiction, like you're addicted to these meetings and this lifestyle and this weird.
That's what it's like. You have to come here.
Yeah.
You have to come here or you will relapse. And I was like, I don't know if I have to. So I looked over because the first time I went, I cried just because you get in there. The community's nice, and then you're allowed to break down and like feel good. But then like the next couple times, it was like very culty Jesus-y, and I was like,
Not for you.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and acid's what fixed it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
Acid is what fixed it.
Psychedelics have a remarkable reformative quality.
Yeah, it fixed it. Like
it fixed your gambling
the first time I
addiction?
took acid, I went on like this weird journey. Like I was walking down an almond orchard, like because I lived on a farm for like $300 in Northern California. Because like all the clubs were like an hour away. So I had a car, but like the almond orchard, I would go out there and smoke weed. But then I took acid for the first time out there, and there I quit gambling. I told myself I'm gonna quit gambling. I'm gonna move to LA and I'm gonna marry my girlfriend. Woo! It was all one.
And he
quick,
did the big
yeah,
three.
I did all the three. Yeah.
I think that's what gives you such an advantage in comedy and being like, there's not that much like, compared to the risks I'm used to taking.
Oh,
This
wow,
is nothing.
not
You know what I
even
mean?
a
Like,
risk.
Now I have like 3 bank accounts. Like I couldn't. My credit's back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah, you
like
can-
I don't like. I used to like only fuck with cash. Now if you try to pay me in cash, I'll call you a poor piece of shit.
That's hilarious.
Venmo me. Don't be gross.
I love cash, but
Nah, it's
I'm still doing
disgusting.
criminal stuff, so
Yeah,
that's
no,
why.
Right, you
Thanks.
need the cash.
No.
and- yeah.
I mean, in comedy, right? When someone's like going to give you $20 for a spot, you'd rather that Venmo than cash?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You've done a full 180.
Yeah.
I love
I think it's
cash.
disgusting. My wife picks up pennies. I'm like, stop being a poor piece of shit. I want to. She'll like try to grab it. I'll kick the penny away from her. What are you doing? You gonna bring that into the apartment? No.
Not next to our brand new TV.
yeah.
3 bank accounts.
And it's like, I hate bringing it up, but it's such a big deal for a person like me because now I have like the most money in the world where 10 years ago, if I had, there'd be no
wouldn't have
way.
spent it all.
Yeah,
Did
there'd
you
be
come
no
from
way.
poverty and you're like, I don't want to
I
look
came
back?
from gambling. I came from
Okay,
impulse
okay,
addicts.
okay.
Like
So
my
that's- you
grandmother
came
was
from
Self-inflicted.
swings.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah, my
poverty.
grandmother was that way.
Gambling
my mother's
people,
that way.
sometimes they have money. That's the crazy part. Is like sometimes
of
they
them
are
have
flush,
money.
but it's like there's the variance is wild.
Yeah.
Sometimes they are selling everything they can to get
Yeah.
from behind
Yeah.
the credit. Sometimes you're like, dude, why do you have $100,000 right now? Like it's
Yeah.
And
I
people
work for
like
gamblers.
con stuff.
Okay, so those people are like really good at with their bank account, and then like have people in their life that tell them, like like if they go broke, they have people in their life that like can spot them, like a professional
Yeah, yeah,
gambler.
yeah.
I did not have that bank
didn't have
account,
that.
and it fucked me up because for a long time I looked at money as points. It wasn't like a.
It wasn't just like
No,
effective
it wasn't.
labor.
I wouldn't spend money on clothes, food. I would eat top ramen because everything
Gambling.
was for
Had to go
gambling.
back in the cash. You know,
yeah.
It was,
Points.
it was just credit.
Credit.
Yeah.
Like you could get
In
this
the
many
game, yeah.
games
Yeah,
with
it's
this much
fucked up.
money.
Yeah,
Like how
yeah,
many
yeah.
blinds we have.
Exactly.
Like when
Yeah,
we're playing.
literally, yeah,
So
Like,
now
yeah.
we're like when I go out to eat, like if I'll spend like a X amount of money on whatever. My wife was that was really expensive. I was like, oh fuck,
Fine.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
because my money doesn't like mine. I'm not trying
It's
to
different
stunt,
now.
but
Yeah.
my mind's just like whatever. It's fucking
Yeah, which is why you have money, I think, now. Because
Yeah.
you don't look at it as some like thing that's it's just, it's
I try to always ground myself in like money is time. It's people's time and
Yes,
labor. You know
it
what
is
I mean?
time.
It is time.
So like it's fine when you have a lot of money and you're like, yeah, I'm just being irresponsible, whatever. But like there is something about like if you show that to other people, you're almost showing them, you're like, I don't give a fuck about your time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
wow.
stand up, but if I'm spending time with my wife and I'm having a good time and then, like
You're staying home.
yeah, I'm staying home,
Yeah.
but like it's like, do you want to do a spot in Long Beach? I go, fuck no.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Stop asking me, Steve Fury.
No, I'll do that show. That
Yeah,
show
that show's
rules. That show
fantastic.
rips.
Please
was at
ask
the-
me, Steve Fury.
You haven't done it yet?
No, I was supposed to like multiple times. And
I'll
You
I'll
seem
connect
like
you with the dude.
You
Yeah.
seem like a guy that would get bumped multiple times.
You do look bumpable.
I'm bumpable.
Because he's no honest. This is
But
why we
he's so-
started podcasting. Shannon's one of the funniest guys I know.
It's hilarious.
He's got
Very,
no
very
ambition
funny.
whatsoever.
You
in
and I, we
comedy.
started-
I don't have a business mind
At all.
at all.
He doesn't
it's
give
like,
a fuck.
It's unreal. You know
You're
what?
so
What's
funny,
that?
which
I
is
know.
so sad. It's
I know.
either you're really talented or you're really good
Yeah.
at business.
That's why I was like, hang out with me
Very
because I'm a scammer.
rarely-
like this
fucking-
guy,
Yes.
he's like on Radu's mind. It's like, what can I steal? How can I make money? Who can I grift? My thought process. What's that song? Do 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 do.
You were just cruising, right?
That's all.
My guy, right there. Hit
No,
me
that's
up.
exactly so.
And here's what I do all day. I think about hockey stats, and then I go down the list of how many Formula One world champions I can name in a row. I do that all
like
day
a-
long.
You do?
I go Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Max Verstappen, Max Verstappen, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton.
Essentially a house plant or a dog. Like
I literally run my kitchen like a kitchen. Like, I
You're a
used to
golden
be-
retriever. Yeah.
I used to be a chef, so like I got bones in the freezer. I should make soup tonight. Like
That's the type of shit I do. Dude, I fill
Yeah.
my day with doing dishes.
Yes.
And then like thinking about cooking.
Yeah, tedious, mindless shit. I like it. I miss it. I was probably born to be a ditch digger. You know what I mean?
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Honestly,
just like
Yeah.
monotonous.
Yeah,
it's
like,
nice. Like
shit.
I'll be like, dude, I have this premise that I really need to work on. I need to put pen to paper and just like beat this out and write it 5 different ways. And I go, yeah, but there's a bunch of cups out. I gotta go pick all
The
those
kitchen
out.
is spotless, but
Yeah.
you haven't wrote a thing.
Yeah, and it just says like Freddie Freeman is gay.
Mission accomplished.
do you guys have anything you want to plug, by the way? We might do like 3 more minutes and then wrap it up.
What do I? It's just my special. Yolanda.
Yolanda.
It's
so
on
fucking good.
Amazon and it's on Tubi. We just got on Tubi.
Fuck yeah.
Is it also
Yeah.
on YouTube though?
It's not on YouTube.
It's not on YouTube.
No,
Okay.
the next special I do like I want to do with comedy, either 800-Pound Gorilla, and they've started to put it on their channel through YouTube. So I feel like I'm gonna do that.
You should. You'd be
Yeah.
fantastic
Yeah.
for that.
Soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
film a special this year.
Hell yeah.
That's great to hear.
I saw you working your new shit in Palmdale, and I had to
Recently?
DM you. Yeah, I had to DM you right afterwards because I was dying laughing so
thanks,
fucking
man.
hard.
You're
I'm not
so
gonna say what the
brave.
bit was, but fuck was it good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
It was
that.
black people versus the other thing, right?
He did this crazy thing where he was like, "Women be like," and I was like,
And they do be like that.
they do be like it. It's insane.
Jen, would you like a wallet?
I do want to.
Do you have anything to plug, by the way?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, like, I'm on the road. I
OnlyFans
have
special.
lots of. Don't watch my OnlyFans special.
watch
She already
Some
made,
lady
she
eating
already made her
nachos.
money off it. She
Yeah,
doesn't have to
yeah,
pimp it anymore.
No.
Are you headlining in Columbus anytime soon? You're always going back.
No, I go back about 3 times a year,
Okay.
and I was just there, so I won't go back until
Fantastic.
the springtime.
We're gonna be in Dallas March
I'll be-
29th.
I have a lot of road dates, like in the
Whoa, House of Comedy or
The
Dallas
Dallas Comedy
Comedy
Club.
That's fantastic.
Dallas Comedy Club. She's featuring, and
Yeah.
I'm
Fuck
headlining.
yeah.
She's featuring?
She's
next
featuring.
month.
She's fixing a feature.
Them white people. And before we wrap up, so is there anything that you want to just let everybody know that you hate?
Oh, fuck.
Could be a group, could be a race, could be
Be anything.
And when I say race, I mean like Boston Marathon, the Suzuki 500.
There's no such thing as a Suzuki 500. You fucking moron. What a dunce. Think they do 500 laps in Japan? You're an idiot.
F1.
Fine, Italians.
There's this group that my wife loves to bring up that gives me cringe. It's an emo goth group called Prayers. They're very LA based, and
Look
they're
at
like
his face.
It's like
they're
very
ver-
specific
they're-
hatred.
It's and anytime she wants to piss me off, she'll put it on because it's just like breathy Latinos. I hate it so much.
There's a weird crossover between like hip hop and like Latin sort of hip hop
Yeah,
flair and goth right now.
they
Really?
love it.
What's going on?
Sheena loves goth shit, and
And
she
Mexican
loves.
stuff.
I feel like if I didn't hate it so much, she would probably love Prayers. But I do
ruin it
not
for her.
like.
Yeah,
do
good.
not like it.
Someone
It
said that
pisses
to
me
me.
off.
They're like, goths keep coming back. I'm like, yeah, since the 15th century. It's not like it's not a recent trend. Like,
And I want to open my heart to it. Like I love the
that a
Deftones.
Mighty
I love
Ducks?
emo music.
Yeah,
but I
yeah,
just
yeah.
can't.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't deal with. I just hate it.
It's such a cool name. It sounds
Prayers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's like when the band Ghost came out and you're like, how did nobody think of that?
nobody.
Yeah, but even that's a band. Like they dress like they're hard, but then they're like, oh,
They're disco.
Like, are
Dude,
they?
They're fucking. They're like disco pop, like rock.
Yeah.
I have a buddy. He's like a hardcore metalhead, and he's like, dude, Ghost is just fucking. They're just an aesthetic. They're like modern day Kiss, and I'm like, Kiss rules.
You love Ghost. I didn't know.
Ghost is awesome.
That's great.
Pemberton always says to me, and I thought he was joking at first. He loves the band Korn. He just got into them.
I love Korn too.
And he's like, I like Korn because it's like jazz. If you think about it, it's jazz. I'm like, I think you're right, but that's bizarre. That's
Well, he's
No.
like,
they're
I mean,
new
Jonathan
metal.
David is scatting.
One
The whole
time, one song.
Yeah, but that's what he's known for.
The rest of it is like feeling like a freak.
Yeah, the rest of it, he's like talking about getting molested and shit. I don't know if it's like
song?
jazz. Yeah.
That's what that scatting is about?
No, well, there's a couple songs.
he was just making imitations of the noises. Holding onto the edge of his race car.
Korn was my favorite band for a long time.
Yeah, they
Not anymore.
They pump you up more than anything else, I think.
Yeah.
No. You like Slipknot?
Yeah.
Yeah? Slipknot's the best. Slipknot's the best.
I don't like Iowa things.
Iowa things.
Dude, on the way back from Escondido, we listened to the worst fucking music I've ever heard.
Oh, all the music I was playing?
Yeah, you were playing like weird Romanian. It sounded like wind chimes with like Gregorian chants over it. And he was like, "Isn't this a good song? She's talking about being hate." I was like, "What?"
No, she said she was gonna a pig.
Yeah,
It's
and then he's
different.
like, "Yeah, in this song, this guy's basically telling his niece to not look so pretty because she might get raped."
That was an Indian song. That wasn't a Romanian.
Okay, you're just playing crazy
his
songs.
child.
I was playing the
He's-
Punjabi MC song that we all know. Dun 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 dun. You know that
That
song
song
yeah.
does that.
Yeah,
That we all
the
know.
first
We all
lyrics.
know it.
The first lyrics are like, "Cover your face up with a fucking scarf."
Oh, that's
like
right.
in
That
English.
was the
Like,
song, yeah. That song actually does bang.
yeah.
Shaena, what do you
That's
want
what
to
the
hate
song's
on?
about.
Yeah, that's literally what the song's about. I love
You know that song?
Yes, of course.
Before you
Have
answer
you seen
that,
the guy that can just do it with his mouth?
Yeah.
It's crazy. He can like do it really
But
well.
my favorite thing is ruining stuff for people by being like, you know what this is about, right?
That's like Adam ruins everything kind of vibe.
Yeah, but
like
like
evil.
Actually, no
Yes.
redeeming qualities.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And
Yes.
sometimes I lie. Sometimes like I'm like,
You just want to ruin. You just like people's joy brings
I'll
negative
see someone
to you.
jamming
You
out to like the
hate
song
seeing
"Smooth" by
others.
Rob Thomas and Santana, and I'm like, you know, this is
Must
about
ruin
Israel.
moment.
This is about
Yeah.
taking.
He says that about
Israel.
everything.
That's like
about
so
taking
old,
the
just
Golan
like giving
Heights.
his car to Cars for Kids, like happy to give his car.
I can't recommend it enough. They gave me so much for my Toyota Corolla.
And
With
someone
that
comes along and goes, "The joy that you have right now, let me squash it for a second.
Yeah.
You just killed." Yeah.
I don't know what. I
He
don't
says
know.
that about, one time I was like, "You want to go see Smurfs too?" He goes, "You know what they are, right?"
Even
He was like, "They're Palestinian and Gargamel is Netanyahu."
You did not say that.
No, he did. That's hilarious.
Gargamel is
No,
not
I
one
did
of the
not
Smurfs.
invite Radu to go see Smurfs.
That'd be very. You guys are all high watching the Smurfs
Hey, you want to
too.
fuck around and go see Smurfs too?
I'm like, well, it is 2 p.m. and we don't have a job.
might as well go watch Smurfs too.
Shaena, hate on something for us real quick, would you?
It's gonna be weird.
I don't hate on something. I don't have like a specific thing, like a band or a person. I really have a hard time with someone who has full access to hygiene and does not exercise.
And don't be doing it.
Yeah, someone who like has expensive clothes and like nice stuff, but their
Been to the
teeth haven't
Comedy
been
Store.
brushed.
You've been to the Comedy Store. There's several people there. It's like deodorant, doggy.
Yes.
just you know,
Dude,
basic.
I have to tell multiple guys that we know, "Did you brush your teeth today?"
Yeah.
I have to say that to them all the time.
Yeah.
Matt Byrne. Every time I talk to him, he'll always be in like an oppressive state, and he'll be like, "Man, I just hate myself." I go,
But the-
"You just got to do. You got to wake up.
That's a-
write your jokes, brush your teeth."
It's
Yeah.
an exclusively male comic phenomenon. 'Cause
Sometimes
you'll
I
see-
try to like sneak it in. Like I'll be like, if I'm at someone's house and we're leaving, I'll
Yeah.
be like, maybe we should like brush our teeth and then leave. Or like I'll like say like maybe take a shower and then we can leave. Like, do you want to wash your hair before we go? Like
I just
not
feel
in a
like-
rude way, but just like
Female comics will have their lives falling apart, but they don't smell like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And male comics are like, what? I didn't even know. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't know?
Doing good. That's the problem. They could be
Yeah, like
doing
doing
good
well.
and smelling
Great.
shit.
And you're like,
Smelling
dog, the
really
chair that you sat in smells like you for an hour. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, I have a buddy whose breath smells like fish all the time. Like you're harboring a little piece of tilapia in the back.
No,
No, bro, it's
no.
nasty. Yeah, he'll try and like tell me secrets.
No,
in the
I hate
show,
when they
and
try to
I
tell you
have-
secrets.
I'm like in the back
Someone
of a
with bad
showroom, and
breath
somebody
always
comes
wants
up to you
to
and they're
tell you
like,
stuff close
and
to
you're
you.
like, dude, I don't care.
Yeah.
I just go like this. I take a deep breath when I see them coming in.
or people who have like girlfriends and wives,
Yeah.
and I'm like, how I don't.
If
Nobody
I ever
tells you,
have
yeah.
bad breath, tell me.
Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Yeah.
That is my one thing. So let's wrap this
Wait.
up. You hated the band Prayers. You hated
Bad hygiene.
bad hygiene.
no,
If
but
you have
I
access
she
to-
qualified. Did you
Yes.
hear the qualify? I love that. Where you're like, if you have access
Yes,
to it.
it's not like
Now, if you just smell like shit, I like you.
The
if you
dollar
can
store.
afford it
People
or don't
have
know any
access.
about it.
Yeah.
Listen, exactly. You can
Yeah.
buy it by MacArthur Park.
I wrote down racial inequality. So
Fuck you.
way to go, guys! Congratulations.
And you know what my thing? You know what I hate? That people aren't coming to my show
Women.
March 6th at the Improv.
Yeah.
Comedy baseball. We're doing it.
You got a
called-
date?
Are you doing comedy
Yes.
baseball?
It's low and inside. We're doing the first one. 7:30 on Friday. Comedy baseball is a Austin tradition. It was a show called Low and Inside where like 2 teams of 6 comics. And you have 30 seconds to get a laugh, right?
Okay.
If you get a laugh, that's a base hit. You go to first, next comic up.
Oh, this is very cool.
If you don't, it's a strike, automatic out. And there's 2 announcers that
this is
call
great.
balls and strikes and bring people up, like kind of roast people
That's
up on the
awesome.
way. It's the funnest show. If you guys ever want to do it,
yeah.
I think I actually might have some on spots on the first. I don't know. I'm producing it with
But
a
you
guy
have, to
from
produ-
Austin.
you have to book 12 people every time.
Yeah, 10
That's a
or
lot.
10 minimum, sometimes 12. Yeah.
I feel like you'll
And,
run out of funny people. I feel like you won't be able to have that many.
Well, the hard part
Yeah.
is like you need like 20 to 30 short jokes because
people don't have
most
that,
people
yeah.
have 5 one-liners in their entire
Right.
career. And but the cool thing is you can
Or,
use
like, a 5-minute
tweets.
story.
You can use any. You know what I mean? Like
Even
it
if-
doesn't have to
okay.
be in your act.
Oh, okay, but yours.
Ah.
I mean, if you want, I don't know.
However you're gonna laugh.
How am I going to prove that you stole it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be up there doing Shane Bianchi jokes.
Wait a second. That's an Ian Russo joke.
Yeah.
You just hit somebody with a coffee, metal coffee thing.
Are you doing yeah?
He's doing physical comedy. But yeah, it's a fantastic show. It ran for 7 years
That's
at the
awesome.
Velveeta Room in Cap City in Austin, and then a lot of people associated with it just stopped doing comedy or disappeared or were killed by the Rainy Street serial killer. I don't know.
Because of the show.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's related. I can't prove it.
I'll
but
watch the first one.
I decided to be brave enough to be like, you know what? I'm going to steal their show and do it again.
Bring it back.
No, but I am doing
In
it
true
with one of the
Radu
original,
fashion, you're gonna
one of the
steal.
original co-hosts, Aaron Brooks, and there's a lot of Austin comics from like that good time that we were talking about, the before time, before COVID, I like to call
Yeah.
it.
See.
And they live here. Maggie May, MK Paulson, a bunch of them. I can't like Martha Kelly. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
know it.
No.
But
okay.
they're fantastic, and they're going to be on the first one. A lot of them. Anyway, I've spoken too much. This is thanks for letting me plug things on my own show.
Would you guys ever do naked comedy?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it's like, why? Under what circumstance?
There's like a new naked show at the Illusion.
Oh, at the Elysian? Are you doing it?
No.
Fuck no.
I love the way you're. No.
My dick fluctuates way too much
Yeah.
to be doing that. Because there are
Thanks,
days
man.
where I walk around and I'm looking at it and I'm like, who am I, my dad? And I'm like, dude, I'm hanging. And then other days where I don't want my fiance to see me naked. I'm like, get
That's
the fuck out
like
of here.
girls.
Yeah,
hormonally.
yeah.
It's an innie. It's an innie, like a belly
Oh,
button.
yeah.
Thanks
I'm-
for having us, you guys.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thanks so
Very
much
fun.
for coming. You'll be back anytime.
You want to
Thank
plug your
you.
socials?
Yeah, at Soul Comedy on Instagram. SoulComedy.com.
At She Goes by Shaena.
I'm at the other channel. I'll also be headlining March 7th in Vista, California.
Whoa.
This is Radu the Thief on all socials.
Is it?
Enjoy the outro. We worked on it hard.
I hate you, beach.